Yeah. They talk, we testify. They scroll, we sanctify. They bait for clicks, I build for freedom. They pander to crowds, I speak to the kingdom. This ain't gossip, this gospel. Ain't a brand, it's a mantle. This ain't performance, it's posture. Anointing over algorithm, I'm not like them imposters. I don't do fake deep, I break yokes. I don't chase viral, I chase hope. I ain't got trends, I got truth. I ain't running from culture, I bring the proof. Wide open, we build different. Cut from cloth, they don't even stitch with. Say it raw, say it real, say it righteous. Say the name Yeshua like we not lifeless. Yeah.
Wide open, we don't do safe. We don't bow down, we don't placate. We lay hands and we lay lines. This ain't rap, this redemption in rhyme.
You. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:01 Central Standard Time. It is 10:01 Eastern Standard Time. It is 7:01 Pacific Standard Time. Wake up, West Coast. Get out that bed. You heard what we said. Even if you got dreads, you ain't dead. Breathe in the new life instead. No matter if you went to sleep in blue, gray, or red. Okay, whatever. Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay.
Hey.
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay.
Hey.
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay.
Hey.
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay. So, hey, you made it into the midweek. I said, hey, you made it into the midweek. So, don't crash or tweak.
No, don't tweak.
Crash
No.
or tweak.
No, don't do that.
Don't crash or tweak.
Yeah.
Don't crash or tweak. I said, hey, you made it today. I said, hey, you made it today. So wipe that sleep out your eye. I said, wipe that sleep out your eye. And now scratch both thighs.
Oh, scratch your thighs.
Scratch both thighs.
Scratch your thighs,
And
guys.
if you ashy, you nasty. So get in that shower. I said you ashy, you nasty. So get in that shower and wash and hydrate. Wash and hydrate. Wash and hydrate. Wash and hydrate. Now dry off. Dry off. Dry off. Dry off. This is important. Lotion. Lotion. Put them arms in motion. I said lotion. Lotion. Put them arms in motion and don't just lotion the parts that people will see. I said don't just lotion the parts that people will see. That means you need to also get both knees. I said you need to also get both knees. Now would I lie? Would I lie with your elbows so dry? Now would I lie? Would I lie with your elbows so dry? So I said lotion those elbows. Lotion those elbows. Lotion those elbows. Lotion those elbows. Also, please get right here.
Oh, man. Oh, I didn't.
Please get right here.
Right here.
I'm saying please get right here.
Right there.
Please get right here.
Right there.
If you're listening, right here
Right
is
there.
that space between your thumb and finger. Listening, right here
Right
is
here.
your place between that thumb and finger. Now, don't you feel so much better? Now, don't you feel so much better? Now, don't you feel so much better? Even if it's cold and you have to wear a sweater?
Hey, whatever.
Even if it's in chilly weather?
Whatever weather.
At least you know that your skin is lotioned.
Lotion.
What's up, my people? I love you guys. Kim Ransom. Okay, I'll do it now. All right. Isn't Kim? I gotta get Kim her glasses.
Yeah, I got him. She gave me her address yesterday, so we.
Kim, you were kind trying to sew these glasses into people.
Tripping.
You're kind, and you're getting them.
That was wild.
Tierra, you might be a comedic writer, girl. You are funny. I be looking down. You be saying funny stuff. Monique, you're right. This is a great song for children. Yeah, I might have to put that on a little Spotify hitter.
Yeah, why
And
not?
the parents just play for these jokers in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Put a little bottle of lotion in that room. But I gotta add brushing teeth and washing face
All the
and
things.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be like a little West Coast vibe of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop be infiltrating everything else. We might as well hit the children's stories up. Hey, bro,
Oh, the deodorant. They're talking about wide open deodorant still.
wide open deal.
Your homie sent you that picture. I remember the wide open deodorant.
That was
image.
funny. That was so funny, bro. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay, so I gotta. Speaking of deodorant, let me give y'all a check-in. I've been a vegan for 10 months. Okay. Remember, I told y'all I tried to use like the non-aluminum deodorant before, and it didn't work, right? Like within 2 days, I was like, nah, my pits is doing something else, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The bacteria down here under these arms, it's living in a crazy different part. It's living in the Florida Everglades. You know what I'm saying? And I shaved my pits, and it was still something. It was chewing through that non-aluminum deodorant like it was butter.
Did you try other brands?
I switched up a couple. I had a couple different ones that I tried, and I was like, yeah, man, this is not gonna work for me, right? Then I went vegan in December, and it was probably maybe 4 months later. So it was already the new year. Probably about 4 months later that I decided, let me see if I could try another, deodorant that's, non-aluminum, whatever. Like, kind of like a more natural deodorant.
Gotcha.
When I tell you, nothing. I'm talking like an active day,
Yeah.
working out, bustling through airports, preaching, everything. I've never had to be like, oh my God, that thing is probably worn off and I'm probably stinking. I don't actually have an odor anymore.
And that's attributed to your diet.
That's attributed strictly to the fact that I don't have meat rotting in my system. I didn't say it wasn't delicious. You hear me?
It's delicious, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm not coming after nobody. I'm not trying to sell veganism in the first segment of Wide Open. So I don't want nobody trying to sell me like Tim just over here trying to make everybody be. All I'm telling you is my testimony. My testimony is I love lamb. Huh? My testimony is I love chicken.
Right.
My testimony is I love turkey. My testimony is I love fish. My testimony is that the burnt ends of some brisket
Delicious.
is popping.
Delicious.
And ever since that meat left my body, and I'm talking about obviously a detoxification happened, right?
Yeah.
I don't emit an odor. If you catch me outside, and I've been outside for like 6 hours outside, I probably smell like outside. But what I don't smell like
is the funk.
there's literally no funk, bro.
That's
There's
a trip.
no funk, bro.
I need to look that up, man.
There is no funk.
It's scientifically.
Go look it up, man.
I'm doing
Do
it. Do vegans have body odor? Or do vegan diets? Do vegan diets?
Raw vegan.
Oh, my bad. High raw?
High raw. V-Blaze. Go ahead and still eat meat. It's all good. I'm just telling y'all my testimony. And obviously, I'm telling this testimony to people who would also be trying to use a natural deodorant. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. I've tried it. It's like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. No deodorant that you wear while eating meat will prosper.
No eating meat will.
It won't work.
It won't hurt. It's saying that there is science behind it, my dude.
Why body odor changes on a raw vegan diet? Body odor mainly comes from bacteria breaking down sweat, especially from aquaporine glands in the armpits growing. What's excreted through the skin, sulfur compounds, fats, and metabolic waste.
Makes sense.
When you switch to a high raw vegan diet, several things shift. You eat less animal protein, because you don't eat animal protein, which is rich in sulfur-containing amino acids that can make sweat smell stronger. You eat more fruits, vegetables, and water-rich foods, which alkalize the body and dilute compounds that cause odor. You likely sweat cleaner. More water, less metabolic waste. You consume more chlorophyll from greens, which has natural deodorizing effects inside the body. Oh my God, my vegetables are an internal deodorant. This is why I don't need so much deodorant on the outside, because I be deodorizing my insides. Oh my God, I need to keep on reading with my legs crossed. From yesterday. What people report. Anecdotally, raw vegans often say, my sweat doesn't smell anymore. I stopped needing deodorant. My breath and body smell neutral or even sweet. This is also true. I do not wake up with the pasty mouth. I just wake up with a mouth that hasn't been opened in 7 hours or 4 hours. However much sleep I be getting every day. My God. I really love Spanish. A mí me encanta español. En serio.
Claro que sí.
Es importante para mí. Not everyone experiences it to the same degree. It depends on your detox phase, gut health, and hydration level. But a gallon of water a day would do that. But the pattern is consistent enough that even medical professionals note the difference. Scientific angle. While there's not a huge amount of direct research related findings support it. A 2017 study in evolution and human behavior found that men who ate more fruits and vegetables had better smelling sweat, described as floral or sweet. I mean, I did finish my vegan meal dinner last night with a plate of watermelon and mangoes.
Delicious.
Another study showed that diets high in red meat increase sweat odor intensity. So less meat and more plants, especially raw ones, tends to make sweat smells lighter and disappear altogether. Caveat: during detox and a major diet change, your body might initially smell worse for a week or two as it clears out waste.
Oh, wow.
If you're not getting enough zinc, B vitamins, or iodine on a strict raw vegan diet, you could develop other imbalances that affect body chemistry differently. Hydration and gut bacteria play huge roles. If either is off, odor can return even on a raw diet. Yeah, you got to drink water. You can't, water. Won't it make you clean inside? Won't it make you clean inside? Raw vegan makes you clean inside. Won't it make you clean inside? Clean inside. Okay, bottom line, a high raw vegan diet can dramatically reduce or eliminate body odor because you're removing odor-causing foods, meat, dairy, processed foods. You're flushing your system with hydrating, alkaline, chlorophyll-rich foods. You're creating a cleaner internal environment overall. Nice.
Hey, all right. I didn't know that there was scientific. I mean, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense. Alicia Jones, the face you made about people not drinking water is crazy. I mean it too. When I tell you I mean it, I mean it. Okay, let's get to this report.
Come on, dog. This is very important.
Lord help me.
This is very important.
Hey,
right now.
and I'm judging the Associated Press person that wrote this article. I'm going to be paying attention to context clues and how you wrote this article. All right? Let me give you the headline first, okay? Here it is. Brace yourself. Monkeys escaped from an overturned truck on Mississippi highway.
Oh.
This is already a problem for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see how they wrote it. This is Heidelberg, Mississippi. Good morning. Huh? 9 o'clock. You out here. You out here, my guy. I love you, boy. Heidelberg, Mississippi. Monkeys being transported on a Mississippi highway escaped captivity. This is.
We're gonna make a Suno song out of this. No, just kidding.
This is also. This is already on my nerves. They escaped captivity. So, are you implying that they were slaves? Tuesday, after the truck carrying them overturned, according to law enforcement, all but one of the escaped monkeys were killed. The Jasper County Sheriff's Department said in a post on Facebook, warning that the monkeys were aggressive. I don't like y'all.
Jasper.
I don't like y'all. I don't like the way this sounds. I'm not fragile, but I don't like the way this sounds, y'all. Monkeys on the loose in Mississippi getting killed. Escaping captivity. I don't like the way it sounds.
It was not clear how many monkeys were originally in the truck, but they're all dead except one.
We don't know how many of them monkeys got loose.
They did.
But we did find one and we shot him. Because we wasn't going to have him through our trees.
My bad, Tim.
He wasn't going to be swinging through our trees and things. Messing with our good folk here in Jasper County.
Jasper.
The truck was carrying rhesus monkeys. My God.
Like Reese's Pieces.
Which typically weigh around 16 pounds. How dangerous could they be? We had to kill that little 16-pound monkey. Because he could have ripped our noses off.
You seen Planet of the Apes?
I won't watch that movie.
Sorry.
A whole planet of them? That's dysregulating. I need to vote for stronger laws in this country. And are among the most medically studied animals on the planet. Rhesus monkeys are the most medically studied animals on the planet. What they be studying? No wonder they wanted to get loose. They were being housed at the Tulane University National Biomedical Research Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, which routinely provides primates to scientific research organizations, according to the university. In a statement, Tulane University said the monkeys do not belong to the university and they were not being transported by the university. Oh, so nobody want to claim these monkeys now. Oh, so these monkeys ain't even got an owner now. Okay.
Not the escape ones.
They're not our monkeys. We got good monkeys over here. Our monkeys stay in their place. I don't know what your monkeys are doing over there, but our monkeys would never. Our monkeys stay right where we put them. We tell the monkeys, hey, monkeys, you stay right here. We don't have to train them or nothing. They're good monkeys. All monkeys are not bad and aggressive. We got good monkeys over here. Our monkeys are good over here. They just roam around freely. We have free range monkeys. Huh? The monkeys we have over here are free range. They don't have to be captivated and things like of this nature. That's cruel and demeaning. We don't do this to our monkeys. I've heard a lot of news reports, but not all of us are mistreating our monkeys. Some of our monkeys want to be here in Candyland. So, some of our monkeys love Candyland. They don't want to be around other monkeys running around, being aggressive and things. I know we're talking about this rhesus monkey, but let's consider the monkey Django. That monkey caused a whole lot of hell for a whole lot of people all over the South. But with the little German man he was running around with. But I'm telling you, man, the rhesus monkeys are not like these Django monkeys. These rhesus monkeys are reasonable monkeys. They're free range. We've had them for centuries. Let me get back to the article. It was not clear who owns the monkeys, who was transporting them, or where they were being taken. How in the world do you just have... How are these vague monkeys just happening to be transported through Jasper? But we don't know who picked up the monkeys. We can't claim who drove the monkeys. And we don't know where said monkeys were going.
Oh my God, bro.
This sounds like trafficking. My God. Across state lines.
Oh, man. That's funny, dude.
Okay. It was Video shows monkeys crawling through tall grass on the side of Interstate 59 just north of Heidelberg, Mississippi, with wooden crates labeled live animals, crumpled and strewn about. The sheriff's department initially said the monkeys were carrying diseases, including herpes. Oh, this is why we shoot monkeys. Because y'all down there giving them herpes. Ew. What y'all be doing with these monkeys, though? No wonder nobody wanted to claim them. Y'all out here doing stuff with monkeys. Ew. No wonder Tulane is like, ain't my monkeys.
Wow.
Tulane University said in a statement that the monkeys have not been exposed to any infectious agent. Wait a minute. Tulane, you said the monkeys ain't yours. They wasn't coming. You didn't order them. They wasn't coming to you. But you also know that they didn't have no infectious agents. How you know that? Did you take them to Planned Parenthood and get them checked? The sheriff's department responded by saying the driver of the truck told law enforcement the monkeys were dangerous and needed to be handled using personal protective equipment. But we don't know who the driver is. Tulane University said it was working with law enforcement. Mississippi Wildlife and Fisheries was also on site. The crash happened about 100 miles, 160 kilometers, from the state capital of Jackson. It was not clear what caused the truck to overturn. Child, monkey business is different in 2025.
You want to see the video?
There's a video of the monkey business?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
I need to see these monkeys escape. I want to see these rhesus monkeys get up out of here. All right.
Of course, they're going to show us an ad.
Yeah. The new
And when you get iPhone 17
Come
Pro
on,
on
man.
Spectrum, you get this.
Come on, dude.
I don't know why they keep showing that color. Give me another color.
Come on, dude.
All right, go ahead. Oh, there's no sound, but look at that dangerous monkey with all them herpes. And my guy has a little like compact AR. They hunt down 16-pound monkeys with compact ARs. SMGs. The monkeys is like, man, y'all mad? Like, we survived the crash, but now you about to just ether us at point blank range? You just shooting monkeys in the field?
All right.
Abby gave $20 saying for the monkeys Planned Parenthood appointment. I want to pee on myself.
The dwellers are funny, dude.
Y'all are funny people.
Somebody got offended while you were talking about Django too.
Did they?
Yeah, Fragile. It's okay. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Candyland, I was like, oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Have y'all not? Y'all, they must not be members. They didn't see my comedy set. If that offended them, then they don't watch my comedy. If that offended you, that's crazy sauce. Yeah, they're killing them. No, they're not killing them in the clip that we showed, Alejandra.
No,
we wouldn't do that. I think I watched Django 2 weeks ago on the plane because I line up all my movies by the length of the flight. And then I'll just pick a movie that matches
really?
that. Mm-hmm.
So that way you don't get caught up in the middle. Like if you're flying and it's a 3-hour flight, you're like, when the movie's done, I'm done.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I time those movies so good. I'm usually, the credits are rolling. Usually when the actual descent, not like when they're starting the descent, like 1,000 feet. It's like that, yeah.
And what, you download them on your laptop or how do you do it?
I got them all on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I got them all on my phone. I'll load up like 15 movies, and every single one I watch, delete it.
After you load it up?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to watch it again, you just reload it?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
Yep. And because I'm now watching The Sopranos, I can watch a shorter movie and then just watch a couple of episodes of The Sopranos, and then same thing.
Sopranos is good, dude.
Yeah. Okay. We were talking about food, but I need y'all to watch this frozen aisle, shall we? Let's pay attention to the frozen section. Rocks, insects, plastic, and other foreign objects often end up in our food. Here's how it happens. And then they got a picture of like banquet. I haven't had a banquet frozen dinner since Hector was a pup. And that's not our Hector. That's just a saying that comes from Cali.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I haven't seen homie since Hector was a pup. All right. Rocks in Trader Joe's cookies. Insects in its broccoli cheese soup. Pieces of plastic in banquet frozen chicken strips. In recent weeks, U.S. consumers have seen high-profile food recalls for an unappetizing reason. They're contaminated with foreign objects that have no place on a dinner plate. And while no one wants to bite down on stainless steel and peanut butter or bone fragments and smoked sausage, this type of contamination is one of the top reasons for food recalls in the U.S. Hey, I'm not trying to like goad here, right?
Raw vegan?
But when I pick up an apple, unless somebody has intentionally like
Spiked it.
put a razor blade in my apple,
Whoa.
I don't think I'm not gonna have to worry about this. When you eat whole foods that haven't been processed in any way, this is not your experience. Food safety experts and federal agencies use the terms extraneous or foreign materials to describe things like metal fragments, rubber gaskets, and bits of bugs. Bits of bugs that somehow make it into packaged goods. Let me just stop and give a unsponsored plug for the new Fear Factor that's coming back with Johnny Knoxville. It'll probably last half a season. Extraneous materials triggered 9 recalls in 2022 of more than 477,000 pounds of food regulated by the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service. Triple the number of recalls tied to food contaminated with toxic E. coli bacteria. And the size of recalls can reach into the millions. In 2019, USDA reported 34 recalls of more than 16 million pounds of food, spurred in large by a giant recall of nearly 12 million pounds of Tyson chicken strips tainted with pieces of metal. Plastic pieces from frayed conveyor belts. This is what I'm talking about when I say processed. I'm not talking about you cracking an egg open and putting it in a skillet. When processed food is just that. This thing has to go through a whole factory. From how they tear the animal down and break it down to meat, to how it goes to a different part. Plastic pieces of frayed conveyor belt. Hey, Mom, what's in this chicken? Oh, honey, that's just dashed with a little frayed conveyor belt. Go ahead and dip that in some ketchup. You won't even taste the difference. Wood shards from produce pallets, metal shavings or wire from machinery are all common. This is all common. So are rock, sticks, and bugs that can make it from the field to the factory. Some contamination may even be expected, the FDA acknowledges in a handbook. It is economically impractical to grow, harvest, or process raw products that are totally free from non-hazardous, naturally occurring, unavoidable defects. Oh, we gonna go slow. We gonna go slow right here. It is economically impractical.
It's about money.
Do you hear what do you hear what they're saying about our food and the process of how they get it to us? It is economically impractical to grow, harvest, and process raw products that are totally free from non-hazardous, naturally occurring, unavoidable defects. Oh, no. Let me tell you what an unavoidable defect is. An unavoidable defect is a tomato being a little bit smushed when you get it to the place, right? A banana being torn. Your an unavoidable defect? Unavoidable defect shouldn't include pieces of conveyor belt. Unavoidable defect should not be pieces of wood. That's not an unavoidable defect. That's that's a avoidable infect. It's not a defect, that's an infect. But it is economically impractical. Let me translate. Hey, I know y'all ain't thinking we about to literally test every piece of chicken that comes down this conveyor belt to make sure it don't wind up in your mouth. You know how much money that would cost us? Hey, we would lose a lot of bread trying to like really make sure your food quality was something that you didn't have to have a bad experience with as the end user. This is part of what this comes with the territory. You the one eating frozen Tyson chicken, not me. If you get a little conveyor belt with your corn in that little compartment of mashed potatoes, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You the one eating our product. We had to get it to you. So it had a little wood in it, and I don't see what the big problem is. So you bit down into some metal. Listen, what do you want us to do? Tell me what you want me to do. You want the chicken, I give you the chicken, you complain about the chicken. You want the rice, I give you the rice, you complain about the rice. You want these corn dogs, I give you the corn dogs. What do you got? And you come back to me busting my balls about corn dogs. So do you want the corn dogs or not? I can give you the corn dogs. If you don't want the corn dogs, I'll take the corn dogs back. I know exactly who to get the corn dogs to. But you want the corn dogs and you bite into the corn dogs. You bite into some wood. The wood is good. You warm it up. You dip, put the thing in mustard, put it in your mouth, chew it. Because you're not getting a refund.
That's what you're not getting.
You're not getting a refund. If you already got it, it's not a refund. Now, if we find out about it and the USDA starts breathing down our neck, okay, we'll do the recall. That costs us money too. We got to take 16 million pounds out of our pocket. 16 million pounds of food off the shelves means that we don't have any food to move. And you wonder why we're into the gambling and all the other things that we have to do with Chauncey Billups and the things.
I'll call Chauncey.
Allegedly.
Alleged. The wood is good.
The wood is good. I don't understand what the problem is. Nobody was complaining until this report came out. I don't even like these guys. How do they know? They don't even know. Both the USDA and FDA asked companies. It went down.
Oh, my bad.
Both the USDA and FDA asked companies to promptly notify them when food is potentially contaminated with objects that may harm consumers. The agencies then determine whether recalls are necessary. Most recalls are voluntary and initiated by the companies, though the agencies can request or mandate the action. Regulators said the banquet issue was discovered when someone reported an oral injury after eating chicken strips.
Ouch.
ConAgra Brands Incorporated, which owns Banquet, declined to comment beyond the firm's news release.
Don't say nothing.
Trader Joe's wouldn't elaborate on how material got into the foods that led to its recent recalls. Detection of unwanted objects has vastly improved in the past several years, said Keith Belk, director of the Center of Meat Safety and Quality at Colorado State University. Large manufacturers use magnets, metal detectors, X-ray devices, and other technology to find unwanted materials in their products. Okay, can we slow down? Can you get an X-ray every single day and be healthy as a human being?
Or no.
Can you be exposed to radiation every single day?
You cannot.
So now you're telling us magnets, metal detectors, which need radiation to work correctly, X-ray devices that need radiation to work correctly, and other technology that you wouldn't even list. They use that to find unwanted materials in their products. Hey, y'all, meat eater, non-meat eater. It matters how food gets to your table.
It really does.
I'm not really tripping if you ever become a vegan. I don't care if you on an all protein diet, you eat meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Please educate yourself and do the investigative work to see how this meat got to your plate.
That's good.
I know we not going out in the backyard and killing our pets to put food on our table, right? In urban and suburban areas, that's not how we live. I know we got to go to the grocery store, but let's just check. When you pick up a brand, Google the brand.
Yeah.
Who's making this meat? Are they ethical? As much as you can find out without jumping on a plane and going to headquarters. You know what I'm saying? And saying, give me a tour of your facility. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see the surveyor belt.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Go to the butcher. Instead of maybe going to the frozen aisle, go to the butcher.
That's good.
And just be like, you know what? It might mean a couple extra trips to the grocery store a week.
Yeah.
But man,
It's feeling like it's worth it.
I'm feeling like, man. Yeah. Okay. Still, the next thing after that whole line, still, they're going to miss things. After all that X-raying, they're going to miss things. Those things have included pieces of gray nitrile glove
Gross.
that forced the recall of nearly 6,400 pounds of chicken tortilla soup in 2021, I'm sorry, and pieces of copper wire
Crazy.
that led to a recall of nearly 5,800 pounds of frozen beef shepherd's pie in 2022. And see, that's the thing, man. That'll make you not eat let me tell you what I used to go ham on. Marie Callender's turkey pot pies. I used to go ham on those.
That was the hitter.
Bro, never in the microwave, always in the oven. That thing would get you right. Sodium is up the wazoo.
Yeah.
But I was eating it in my 20s. Then it washed out, right?
It washed out.
But let me say this. In like a shepherd's pie, in a stew, in a soup, there's no way for you to see.
The gravy, the thickness.
The gravy, it's all mixed up in there, man.
You're not gonna see that. You're not gonna see the glove or the bits of bugs.
Nobody gonna see the gloves or the bits of bugs. You know what? Somebody should just market it.
Gloves, bits of bugs, added additives.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. We got this new product on the shelf. I'm really excited about it. Bits of bugs.
And gloves.
You know what I'm saying? Bits of bugs and gloves.
Might be delicious.
Might be delicious with enough gravy on it. You won't even taste the difference.
You won't even. New sponsor loading right now.
There are also two notorious examples in 2017.
Oh, notorious.
Extraneous golf ball materials. Come on, cuz. Hey, dog. I can't make this up. I'm just reading it, bro. I can't even make... Yeah, I guess this would be a notorious example. Extraneous golf ball materials.
What brand, dude?
That triggered a recall of frozen hash browns.
Wait.
Y'all found a way to get golf ball material
Can you imagine reading that email? Like,
into frozen hash browns?
Bob, we found golf balls. Where at? In the hash browns.
They're in the hash browns.
It does make me want to change my diet, dog. I'll be honest.
And then here's the other one. And they did the notorious thing in order. Okay, so there's extraneous golf ball materials in the frozen hash browns, and a dead bat was found in a bagged salad. My God, out of Zion today. Hey, dog, you know what? I'm starting the garden now. Where Julia's garden at?
I'll take the bat salad.
Here in the garden.
Right. Yo, I'll take the bat salad for $500.
Can I have a bat salad, please? Before I go bat it crazy? Yeah, I would like to have a bat salad, please. With vinaigrette or with just olive oil? Just a drizzle of olive oil on it? Can I have some ranch on the side, though? I like to put my bat wings on the side.
Bat wings.
Yeah.
Wayne Industry presents bat salad.
Bat salad. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bat salad. Bat salad. Bat salad. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bat salad.
A dead bat in a salad.
A dead bat was found in a bagged salad. The Brody got bagged up with the roughage, the arugula, the iceberg, and the romaine. And don't forget the bat.
Dude, it's
Don't forget the bat. Are we putting croutons in this one? No, put the bat in there. Put the bat in there. It's been long enough. He needs to go in there because he's already dead.
It's
They'll eat him.
economically impractical to take the bat out.
It's economically impractical for y'all to think that we can take this bat out of this damn salad.
Why is this so funny to me, dude?
This led to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to recommend rabies treatment for 2 people. My God.
Oh my gosh.
That delicious bat came at a price. In recent years, firms have become increasingly cautious and are recalling products more frequently than before, said Nathan Mirdamati, a consultant with Commercial Food Sanitation, which advises the industry about food safety. That may be because consumers don't like finding weird things in their food. No. Mr. Mirdamadi.
Nah, I want a bat salad.
Mr. Mirdamadi. Not you. You think how do you know we don't like finding weird stuff in our food? I think it's pleasantly surprising to know if I'm gonna get bat or rat in my salad. I wonder what they're gonna bag in my salad today. Boar knuckles. Okay.
Dude, that's crazy, bro.
Hey, what do you got in your salad? Oh, I got bat. What did you get? Oh, I got a horse eyeball.
Let's trade.
Yeah. You take the bat, I'll take the horse eyeball.
Nah, I had horse eyeballs yesterday, bro. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm fasting from horse this week. Do you eat horse on purpose? No. It's extraneous.
Yeah.
It's extraneous horse material.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a fast from that. Only for a month though. And then I want to get the horse back into my system. And also my body doesn't feel good without a little piece of glove.
Glove.
Just need a little
Glovage.
little glove in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Free-range gloves or no?
Hey, how's your love life? It's good. How's your glove life? Man, it's not hitting. They recalled it. I'm used to having it. Used to having a lot more glove in me, but they've taken it out. Taking it out of my diet.
Oh man, this is crazy, bro.
That may be because they don't want to find weird stuff. When they do, lawsuits may follow. What? Oh, the no duh here is crazy. It's never good business to injure your customers. It never is, Mr. Mirdamadi. You are absolutely right. It is never good business to injure your customers. I don't think that's nobody should buy your product and get punched in the mouth. I agree with you. Actual contamination may affect only a small amount of product, but firms recall all food produced within a certain window just to be safe. And while some of the food may be able to be reconditioned, ew.
Wow.
Ew.
That doesn't make me feel happy about food being reconditioned, dog. I don't like it. Man.
Let me hear you. Let me tell you the image that just popped in my head when I hear some of the food may be reconditioned. You're at a restaurant, little diner, right? Off the side of Route 66, right? You're getting something to eat. You take a bite, there's a hair. And so you tell the waitress, there's a hair in my food. And she goes, oh, sugar, let me get that. I'm so sorry. Goes to the back, pulls the hair out.
Reconditions it.
Turns the plate like this and then just brings it back out to you. I got that hair out for you, baby. Go ahead and continue eating. Flo from Mel's Diner, shout out.
Diner was a great show.
Yeah, it was. Actual contamination may affect only a small amount of product. Excuse me. But firms recall all food produced within a certain window just to be safe. And while some of the food may be able to be reconditioned or treated for safety and sold again, most of the time it's going to landfills.
Sold again? So it's been sold already. So they're recycling. Got it. Repurposing the food. Got you.
Consumers who find foreign materials in food should notify manufacturers, duh, but also realize that recalls are likely to stick around. The thing is, there's never going to be a day where there's zero risks associated with consuming a food product. Yes, there is. There is a day.
It was yesterday.
That day for me came in December. I haven't had to worry about that since. What are we talking about?
Wow.
Whole Foods, man. Eat whole foods. Eat organic. Like find the 3 or 4 people that really are ethical about how they harvest, process, sustain, and deliver your food. That's it.
That's it.
Europe doesn't have issues on this scale. Not at all. Australia doesn't have issues on this scale. Not at all. Yeah. Anything processed has this risk. You're absolutely right, Amanda. All right, here we go. A flight is diverted to Boston after a passenger stabs 2 teens with a fork, authorities say. Lord have mercy as we get to read this. A man from India stabbed 2 teenagers with a fork, slapped a female passenger and a crew member, and mimicked shooting himself during an international flight. The Lufthansa flight from Chicago to Frankfurt, Germany on Saturday was diverted to Boston, where the Praneeth Kumar Usirapalli, 28, was arrested and charged with 1 count of assault with a dangerous weapon. Man, if they wind up taking my metal fork out of first class because of Praneeth, I'm going to his trial. And when they pronounce his verdict, I'm going to be like, Praneeth! Why you got me out here with a plastic fork, Praneeth? Why you ruin it for all of us? Wasn't it bad enough you slapped a passenger? Now you stabbing teenagers? Praneeth. What got into you, Praneeth? We had just left Chicago. The flight wasn't 2 hours in. If you leave from Chicago and you land in Boston, you ain't been in the air but what, 90 minutes, if that? According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, a 17-year-old passenger awoke to find Praneeth standing over him. Praneeth stabbed at the teen's clavicle with a fork, then stabbed another 17-year-old boy in the head, causing a laceration, prosecutors allege. The first teen, who wasn't injured because he was wearing a thick sweatshirt, told investigators he had exchanged pleasantries with the man seated next to him during boarding, but otherwise had not interacted with him, according to the criminal complaint. Praneeth, who entered the U.S. on a student visa, doesn't have lawful immigration status, authorities said. He was enrolled in a master's degree program at Moody Theological Seminary in Chicago. Praneeth. From the fall of 2022 to the spring of 2025, according to the school. Praneeth didn't have an attorney listed for him in the federal court system as of Tuesday. I'm going to tell you right now, Praneeth gave a fork. In a world where people don't give 2 forks, Praneeth gave a fork.
Oh, man.
He gave a fork about that flight.
Wow. A lot of shenanigans. There's just Moody's a pretty big seminary, right? People go online. A lot of people go to.
Yeah, man. I don't know what Praneeth was studying, but man. Adam Sobey, you are very witty, my friend. Fork around and find out. If they take my forks, though, I'm going to see, cuz. Like, for real, for real. It's Steph trying to spell Praneeth. Perneath. Yo, that's so good.
Bro, Molly said his banquet in-flight meal was contaminated and refurbished. That's when he lost it.
He was chewing on some golf ball residue.
Refurbished is hilarious.
He had a refurbished bat in his what's one of the things they have a short rib dinner. I only get to have the vegan meal is so limited in first class. It's on. I already know if it's lunch or dinner, I'm getting like this quinoa eggplant grit dish. Because that's the only thing they have vegan. They have no other options. Now, if it's the morning, I get oatmeal, but I don't like the oatmeal. And the reason why I don't like the oatmeal is because it spikes the oats spike my sugar faster than anything else, and it leaves me with the itis, and I don't like the itis. But it's all good. It's all good. Oh, we're not even hitting. We're not hitting on bro today. Wow. I don't want to talk about bro today. Pig kidneys.
That's cool.
Y'all's news cycle today. Man, oh man, from Japan. New Hampshire man resumes dialysis after a record 271 days living with a pig kidney.
Crazy.
A New Hampshire man is resuming dialysis after living with a gene-edited pig kidney for a record 271 days. His experience is helping researchers in their quest for animal-to-human transplant. Maybe that's where those monkeys were going. Tim Andrews, 67, had the organ removed on October 23rd because its function was declining, according to Mass General Brigham. In a statement, his transplant team called Andrews a selfless medical pioneer and an inspiration to patients with kidney failure. Andrews' experience illustrates lessons researchers have learned with each experiment involving what's called, oh my goodness, xenotransplantation. Oh, I got that thing. I looked hard at first, but then I believed God. The first attempts, I believed God for the spelling of a word. May the Lord bless the pronunciation of the word. The first attempts using pig organ gene edited to be more human-like, 2 hearts and 2 kidneys, were short-lived. That means the patients died. My God, the way they word stuff. Then researchers began considering patients not nearly as sick as prior recipients for these experiments. And an Alabama woman's pig kidney lasted 130 days before it had to be removed last spring. Andrews surpassed that record. Okay. More than 100,000 people, most needing kidneys, are on the U.S. transplant list, and thousands die waiting. Andrews of Concord, New Hampshire, knew his blood type is particularly hard to match and sought an alternative, getting into shape to qualify for Mass General's xenotransplant pilot study. His doctors said he remains on the transplant list. Hold on. This man thugged it out, risked his life for a medical experiment to have this kidney transplant in.
Correct.
It lasts 270 some days. Now they got to take it out. And he has to get back on the transplant list.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all don't give him a kidney, stop playing. Come on, man. Some stuff is just common sense. Some stuff just, shouldn't that be common sense?
It's pretty interesting because he's 67, which is difficult for a heavy surgery like that, especially extracting the pig kidney also. So like not only did you get one implanted in you, but you got one extracted. That's a lot of like surgery. Also the way that...
And he has to get back on the list. Just give him a kidney, cuz y'all already know he doing it.
Yeah. Also, the way that the surgery gets done is they don't remove the old kidneys. They place your new kidney, your donated kidney in like your pelvic area above. So it's like it's a lot of stuff. So you're actually kidney transplantees or people recipients have 3 kidneys based on because it's just too much work for them to remove their non-functioning kidneys. So it's pretty strenuous on the body. Dude's 67 and now he's gonna have to go back to dialysis, which is pretty much like a part-time job because it takes about 4 hours to go through dialysis.
Yes, it does. To filter the blood out, and
it's like an oil change.
It is. It absolutely is, and it leaves you just drained.
And people die next to you during the whole time. You don't know if you're gonna survive or if the
Absolutely.
person that you're there with normally.
Yeah, you're like, is this person taking a nap or no?
Yeah, it's.
Whew. Unbelievable. Yeah, Samantha, you're right. That is the donkey of the day.
It's pretty tough, man.
I want to have a basement episode with Charlemagne.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, I want to sit down with bro. Let's see if I can get that to happen.
Definitely be fire.
Yeah, I just want to hear his story. I think that would be interesting.
Lauren would be dope too. You were talking about her the other
That's
day.
the homie, man.
Being at Seeds.
That's the homie, man. I love that girl.
Yeah.
She's just so chill. I just like normal people. Like I like people if God has given them any type of platform or influence or whatever. I just like when they're still normal.
Right?
Because there's a lot of people that they become abnormal.
Wow.
M is having Hector withdrawal pains. It's too quiet. Where's Hector? His $5 and a side of manipulation for the Lord. You are definitely going through withdrawal pains.
Vacation.
Homie is chilling with his wife.
With his wife.
He out there with his wife. With his wife. As y'all can see here, we don't take ourselves too seriously. And hopefully y'all can learn to just have a sense of humor about things. And because if everything's deep and serious and like end of the world, you're not gonna, your mental health is gonna suffer as a result of it. We gotta find some stuff to laugh about or we'll be crying all day. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, it ain't that deep.
Everything ain't that deep. There's some stuff that's deep, but we gotta like, and we hit those things that are deep, but then we gotta come away from that. We gotta step away from that. Like I did with the Ghost of Yote.
Hey.
I finished the game.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm an accomplished man.
Less than a month.
Hey, yo, speaking of less than, we less than a day away from the Upset the World Whole Woman Co. experience. I'm so hyped that this conference is coming. I'm more hyped that I get Juliet back when it's done. But I know we're gonna have a move of God, and I'm excited to see what the Lord does.
For sure.
Look at the time.
Look at the time, my dude.
Hey, y'all hear this music?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get into it wide open. These phone lines is wide open. All around the world, we wide open. Sheesh. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. West Coast, you better be out that bed.
Get out that bed.
And you better have lotion on your leg. I love you guys so much. We have just entered the safest zone in America. Might be the world. A safe space for you to be able to be fully seen, fully heard, fully known, fully loved, even if you're not fully agreed with, because 4 out of 5 ain't bad. We can talk about anything, yo. Like for real. We can talk about anything. Highest of the highs, lowest of the lows. No pasa nada. You hear me?
No pasa nada.
We can talk about whatever we need to talk about, fam.
Whatever.
You feel me? No topic off limits. No questions off limits. My disclaimer is I don't have all the answers. I don't guarantee you no answers, but I do guarantee that you got ears. Even if you ain't got answers, you got ears. All right. We got callers or nah?
Yeah, we got callers, but you know.
We got callers.
Hey.
We got callers in different area codes. Area codes. Callers. Callers in different area codes. Area codes. Callers in different area codes. Area codes. Callers. Callers in different area codes. Area codes. At my desk screaming wide open. Let's go, Bridget Rooks.
Expression one more time, dog.
Try him one more time and see what happened. No.
Try
him one more time and see what happened. No. No. Try him one more time and see what happened. No. Try him one more time and see what happened. No. No. Try him one more time and see what happened. No. Try him one more time and see it happen. No. No. Try him one more time and see it. Man, anything can be a song.
Everything, dude.
Try him one more time and see it. That would be like a, like obviously with the right verse. Beat breakdown, and that'd be the hook. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. No. It could be like a little bop song, but got a little thread on the inside of it.
Yeah.
Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No.
Bro,
it's a little quiet right now.
It's a little quiet right now, dog.
It's all good, bro. That's not a problem.
It's like this. Our caller is on, trying to call my account. I'm like,
they're trying to reverse the polarity.
it's okay. No pasa nada, dude.
No pasa nada.
You can do anything.
Try
bro.
one more time and see what happened. No.
Okay, that's 4
Try
times.
one more
We're
time
going
and
to
see
the
what
next
happened.
caller.
No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. No. Hey, that would be good. Miles Minnick would be a nice little bop. I might float that to Miles and be like, hey, see if you could do something with this. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Try one more time and see what happened. No. Hey, try one more time and see what happened. No.
What happened? No.
Hey, that thing is a bop. I like it.
Okay, we're gonna try our next call.
Not even a hook or nothing.
All right, All right, Musu, welcome to Wide Open with Tim Ross.
Hi, Musu.
Can you hear us?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's good to see you.
Good to see you also. I'm trying
What?
to turn this volume. Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Well, hi. I just wanted to thank you guys. Thank you, Hector. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Hooli. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, the entire team. Derek, I appreciate you for holding us down in Discord because, listen, sometimes we get a little wild in there, and he's he's a good steward over that entire environment, and he does it with such grace and patience.
Yeah, he's a
Thank you for
pastor.
your patience. I'm learning a lot, and I appreciate everything that you guys continue to give to us and allow us to see, do, and hear. And so, I met you guys through Mike Todd.
Okay.
One of my friends sent me a clip on IG, and from the clip on IG with relationships, I ended up going to see. Oh gosh, I think I ended up going to YouTube and finding different things, and then you guys came up, and I've been following ever since.
Oh,
So you
thank
guys are
you.
my day to day. I
Hey,
sometimes go to them for Sunday worship, and this is my second time speaking with you, and I don't mind being on camera. It doesn't matter what you guys decide to do; it's up to
awesome.
you.
Thank you.
But the appreciation is there for everything that you continue to do with the community. My name is Musu, and I am here to just talk about October being both Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Domestic Violence Awareness Month,
Thank you so much.
as I'm a survivor of both and just
Wow.
my walk in the two. Um, so history for my life, history repeats itself.
Mm,
And I say that because I didn't know what my mother had gone through.
mm.
And both my parents came to this country from Sierra Leone, West Africa, in 1968,
Wow.
and they divorced by the time that I was 2.
Wow.
I have an older brother who was from my mother, and then I have a sister in between me and me and
Got
my
it.
brother
I
who's
do.
not from my mother.
Understood.
So that basically sums up the story. And so later on in life, I come to find out that my father is a narcissist, and he doesn't communicate with me. And so the same happened with me
Yep.
because I didn't know him. I didn't know his story. I don't know him as a person. And he said that to me in his last text was, "You don't know me." And I really don't know him.
Mm,
And so history repeating itself, I ended up choosing a narcissist also.
mm.
Um, Fast forward.
Can we go slow right here? Part of my interruption. I wanna
Mhm,
I wanna make this detail clear. Something that I learned in my process group therapy. I was in process group therapy for 7 years, and my coach Nancy Houston made a statement that was so profound to me, and low key kind of depressed me for a moment. She said that um, as adults, when we start searching for a mate, we usually see, this is at a subconscious level, we usually seek out the parent we had the most unresolved issues with.
wow,
That's who we usually marry,
that's amazing.
is the person who um, personifies the parent you had the most unresolved issues with. Isn't that
That's crazy.
fascinating? Isn't that crazy?
It is very crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
And again, I didn't really have him. He was there off and on, but
Yeah.
I don't know his character.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so fast forward as we're going on in life and we get into a relationship. We didn't get married, but we do have 2 daughters.
Okay.
He, as time went over, you've talked to so many different people this week about, I think, the red flags and the pink flags, and
Yes.
there were things that I didn't see.
Mm-hmm.
I believe 2 of the callers that you spoke with mentioned a lot of things that that
Mm-hmm.
are very similar with what I had to deal with. And as time went on, I was able to get out. It was a toxic relationship, physically, mentally, socially. We got out of the relationship, but the storm that comes after you get out of everything is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the heaviness is okay. We still have to recover. My daughters are still recovering. I'm still recovering. We're all healing in therapy, trying to figure things out. They still have to deal with him. I deal with him on a minimal basis. And then, we continue to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the issue that held me was that I held a lot of anger in my body. I held a lot of anger in my spirit. And once we separated, I just was in prayer mode, praying as much as I could and trying to focus on God. And one day, my youngest daughter was 8. I started to feel sharp pains in my right breast.
Mm.
And it felt like I was, when a woman nurses a child, they start to fill up and it gets engorged, and it felt like that. And I was like, she's 8 years old. Something's not right.
Yeah.
Um, so I decided to go to the doctor. The doctors did a mammogram. The mammogram didn't show anything. They did a CAT scan, ultrasound, nothing. They didn't see anything. In the mammogram, they said that they saw calcifications, which they said is common for women of color and common for young women, and that they have dense breast tissue. And those are all the things that they said. Then they sent me for this needle guided biopsy MRI. The MRI they had me stand up, and it was too close to my lungs. So they didn't want to puncture my lungs. I had to be sent to another location where they put me in an MRI hanging downwards where they did the tests. And the clinician said at the time, oh, there's definitely something there. Don't know what it is, but there's something there. Fast forward just before Thanksgiving of 2011, I go to see my primary care physician. So I'm into medicine. So all the stuff that you're talking about, nursing. I was in a nursing track, but I love psychology far more. And I live close to MGH.
Wow,
so,
unbelievable.
So, when I went to go see my doctor, you could just see it on her face. She tried to hold everything in to tell me, okay, you have cancer. So immediately, once you hear that, my ears started ringing, and it was like Charlie Brown, when the teachers and adults talking, Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. I immediately just came home, my face down to the floor. I was just talking to God. I was like, okay, I know you're going to get me through this. I know that you're going to, because my belief and my worship and my personal day to day, the person that I am, that I love you, Lord, I know, forgive me, I know that there's something greater on the other side of this.
Yeah.
And so what I ended up doing was hopped on a bus to New York to hang out with some of my sister friends and talk to them. I grew up in a house of only girl of 6.
Gotcha.
And so I couldn't go, I could go to my brother to talk about any of this stuff.
Right.
And so once I went to New York, we sat down, we talked, and I came back home, and I just held on to it. And the thing about when you are diagnosed with something like that, overcoming the domestic violence, the thing about being able to hold on to things when you were saying what doesn't come up and out of your mouth
through words,
with coming through the body.
Yeah.
I feel like that was what it was.
Wow.
And I created a nonprofit organization called Listen to Your Body. Nothing happened immediately. I ended up doing some fundraisers and sending the money to the local breast cancer and cancer services that are in the area. And as time went on, 2018, this cancer that they said wouldn't come back, unfortunately, it came back.
Wow.
But I caught it at stage 0.
Wow.
And so 0 is the 0. So the stages of cancer are 0 to 4.
Right.
4 is usually the most severe. 0 is, if you're going to get it, it's going to be less.
Yeah.
But I say this because I feel like the Holy Spirit was saying to me, listen to your body. We have this one body that we're in, and we know our bodies best. And even when we go to physicians and they say, well, there's nothing there. No, nothing's happening. Nothing's going on. No, you have to push. You do have to advocate. And so I've been advocating for other survivors, teaching people to make sure that they have questions. First, I start off, if people are diagnosed and they send somebody to me, we're praying first.
Yep.
Second, let me give you a list of questions and things that you need to ask. If you can get a second set of ears to go with you to your appointments, make sure that the person is there. If you can't get a second set of ears, then put it in audio recording. A lot of times you can't do a video recording when you're in medical facilities. Do an audio recording so that somebody can take note and know and understand what's happening. Because again, that wah, I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
And I had to have somebody, when I went to New York, I ended up bringing back one of my sister friends to like sit with me through some of them. I had other sister friends here that came and sat with me through my appointments. And it's important because sometimes you just need that support and just somebody to just sit there and do nothing and say nothing.
That's right.
And one of my best girlfriends did the same thing. When I went through the entire process, she stayed on my couch for 2 whole months. She was able to, work from home and assist me in that process. Fast forward, when I had the second diagnosis, I was distraught. I was down. And at the time before I even got the diagnosis, I was with an organization, dance. I love dance. And I was with an organization called Originations in Boston. And they're really great. And they had adult dancing. But I just couldn't keep up with who I was and what I was doing. And I went down again, after the surgery. I just hid. I didn't want to deal with anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And I just had, God was just sending people. Okay, bring her some food. Bring her some soup. My children are here, but they were children. They don't know, what do we do? How do we function?
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, the sister friends that stepped in to help out were like, okay, this is what we're going to do. One of my girlfriends, Angie of Boston Rhythm Riders, God bless her. Her mother, she lived in Texas, and her mother was here. Her mother had gotten sick with cancer. She flew back to Boston, cared for her mom until her mother unfortunately passed. And so what she's been doing is she learned line dance while she was in Texas. And she's been doing line dance in Massachusetts, line dancing everywhere, just sharing the joy, filling people's hearts, bringing us survivors together. They recently did a pinkaboo for me, for me and other survivors, where we were able to talk about our survival. And we bring people together just for community.
Yes, beautiful.
And being able to work with each other. And then 2020, I was able to get the 501c3 when everything was closed. God was like, you know what? It's time.
Yep.
He gave me the 501c3 certification. And ever since then, I've been doing things from getting wigs to getting gift cards to helping people with, we're working on transportation, food, groceries, helping people get connected with different kinds of resources. And it's not only for breast cancer, and it's not only women, because as you know, Beyonce's dad, Richard Roundtree, those are men that are known that have had breast cancer. And so my advocacy is just to make sure that we have a voice for the voiceless.
Yes.
They get the resources that they need, and that, there's somebody to support them throughout the journey and hopefully after. And, even with when we lose some of our thrivers, I was able to we were able to give a scholarship to one of our young ladies' daughter, who was here after she lost her mom 2 years ago. So it's again by the grace of God that all this is possible. It's by the grace of God that everything that we're doing is just coming through, and I'm just so thankful. And I just wanted to share this testimony to listen to your body.
Yes,
you have that body when something is not working for you and it doesn't feel right for more than 3 days, please go get it checked. When you have anger towards somebody, do not hold that in. Do not hold grudges. Allow God to take that burden off of you, because the dis-ease that your body starts to feel because you're angry at somebody becomes disease within your body.
Yes, it does.
And you don't want that.
Yes,
I
it
always
does.
also say that prevention is better than treatment.
That's right.
Because once they start giving you those different kinds of drugs, that's not helpful for your body.
Yeah.
And, be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind to yourself. Be kind to those around you. And I also want to encourage people, now that where we are, it's getting colder. When you have lightly used clothes, think about donating to shelters.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of us want to go to Salvation Army, or we go to Goodwill to donate the clothes, but think about your local shelters. Donate to the local shelters. See how you can help people on a local level, because right now, more than ever, we're finding more people are in need of different things, and donating, foods that you don't eat that are still in good condition.
Yes.
Whatever you can donate, please do that. So I thank you guys for this time. I thank you for the love, and I thank you for you're helping me to get back in the Bible. I'm doing better. And the Discord is helping too. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm learning so much more. So I thank you for being my other space of being able to connect with like-minded people and get
Yeah.
closer to God and think more, about how I can help the community from my level.
Musu, you have blessed me today. You have blessed us today. I so appreciate you giving your testimony and bringing awareness, helping us to just be more aware of the responsibility we have to steward our own bodies. That's not just going to the gym and eating right and stuff like that, but to your point, when we feel something, we have to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pain in my chest a few years back that was so scary. I thought I was having a heart attack. And I thought I was going to die. I legit thought I was going to die. So I went to a room in my house where I have this chaise lounge, and I laid on that chaise lounge in a very comfortable position because I thought I was going to die there. And if I was going to die there, I wanted Juliet to find me in a position that wasn't crazy. So I text my doctor, and then he immediately called me, and I said, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I think I'm going to die. And he started talking to me on the phone, like, where is the pain? Is it above the heart, below the heart? Where do you feel it? And I described in detail everything that I was feeling. And that man said, that's gas.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. He said, you have trapped gas in your chest, and it does feel like you're having a heart attack, but you're not having a heart attack. That's gas. And he gave me
You got to move around for that.
Yeah, he gave me some things to do, and then it finally released. But if I was just gonna, in my head, oh, this pain, I think I'm just dying, and not tell anybody, I could be walking around with a narrative that wasn't true. Doctors are there to help and guide. And sometimes they get it right, and they can be wrong. They are human. So to your point, you must advocate for yourself. You might need a second opinion. You went to, by my count, I think it was the 5th thing that you did that they actually found out something was there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like,
it was the MRI. Yeah.
The MRI, the upside down MRI.
Yes. Yep. They had to hang me down.
They had to hang you down.
Flat across that way.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like if you would have just been like, well, the doctor said it was nothing, so I guess it's nothing. You could have then you could have been back there at stage 3 instead of stage 0. So I appreciate you, especially as a Black woman, speaking to us about this, because within our community, across culture, within our community, we do not do doctor visits well. We don't do checks on ourselves well. I know this is going to make somebody's religious cheeks clench, but we pray. We don't watch and pray. We just pray.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the watching part of praying is to go get tested. I have a tongue tie that I'm going through this whole journey to get unloosed. And it's a process. I could just be like, well, I've been 50 years with it, so what does it matter now? My sleep is affected by it. My breathing is impacted by it. And if there's anything I can do to be well or have a better quality of health as a result of this seemingly small procedure, I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could change your voice and it can make this happen. It can make it, I guess we're going to have to figure it out.
Right. And another point, thank you for saying that, because a lot of people who work really good jobs get a huge chunk of money taken out of their insurance just so they can have an annual physical and 2 dental appointments. And there's a lot of people who don't take advantage of that. And now more people they're raising the prices.
That's
they're
right.
quadrupling some insurance companies
That's right.
The fees.
Yes.
And so, listen, take advantage of that because they're already taking the money out.
It's already being afforded to you. Everything that I'm telling you that I've been doing in the last 3 months, we've had to, well, everything that we're doing this year has been with no insurance.
That's hard.
But we make a line item for it. We prioritize it. I'm in the same way somebody's saving up monies to go on a vacation. I'm saving up enough money so I can make sure I got these procedures done.
Yep.
Do you have insurance? No, I don't. Okay, it's going to cost this much. I already budgeted for this.
It's extra.
Right.
And you know what? I was working a good job, quote unquote, and the copay for the MRI, which was the only thing that was able to detect my my illness, cost $800 out of pocket.
Yep.
So I can only imagine what you have to pay without even having, what the employer would assist with.
That's exactly right.
Crazy. And then they also didn't tell me that I could have applied for cancer is considered a disability. They didn't tell me that I could apply for disability and get disability insurance to kind of cushion some of that cost that I had to pay out of pocket. Single mother of 3 and all of this money just to get the one imaging that was able to detect.
Musu, I have never heard that detail in my life. Cancer is considered a disability?
If you apply for any job, if you apply for anything, if you look at, yes, it's considered a disability.
I had no clue. Today years old. What?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for using your voice to bring awareness. Thank you for using your voice to bring encouragement. Thank you for using your voice to educate. What is the name of your nonprofit?
It's Listen to Your Body. Listen to Your Body Inc.
Cool.
So if you go online, it's listentoyourbodyin.org.
Okay.
And Instagram, listen to your body _OCT.
Got it. All right. So for everybody in our community, Listen to Your Body Inc. is the company, and listentoyourbody.org is the website. Please go and support.
I'm sorry, listentoyourbodyin.org is the website.
Okay. Listentoyourbodyin.org. Please forgive me. Listentoyourbodyin.org. Y'all go there, support her, love on her, encourage her. Thank you, Musu.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Be blessed. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
You beat it. I'm hugging everybody. My God. I think I'm going to spend more time hugging people than anything else. Juliet.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Juliet going to have to ask me for what you want me to do.
Thank you for continuing to work with the community the way that you do. I'll see you guys. Take care.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Take care.
Hey, I got to tell you, it feels so good to hear I'll see you tomorrow.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? From people that you've just been talking to through screens and listening to their voices and maybe seeing them in the live chat, and then all of a sudden, see you tomorrow.
It's crazy, dog.
Oh, that's a surreal feeling, man.
I have different emotions. I've been processing a lot of different emotions. It's a trip.
Around, really?
Yeah.
Holla at me. What?
Well, it's different. Like we just were at V4.
Yep.
So that was a different experience, and it's great to see our people in person. But tomorrow, people are pulling up to get that whole Woman Co. Upset the World experience.
Yep.
And speaking with your wife yesterday, and just her reiterating her heart for what's about to take place. I know it's going to be a move of God.
It is.
It's going to be a move of God, my guy.
It is.
I don't think people are ready.
I don't think they're ready.
Are we going to try? All right. It worked. All right. Trevor, welcome to Wide Open with Tim Ross.
What's up, Trevor?
Okay, he's definitely in the call.
Okay.
Maybe he's on mute. We don't got any video, but that's all good. He can do anything.
He can do anything. Yeah.
All right, Trevor, I'm going to hang up on you. When I call you back, hit the camera, my guy. Oh, there we go. Boom.
I just donated to Listen to Your Body Inc. I just made a donation.
Trevor, are you there? Can you hear us?
Trev.
Yo. Can you hear us?
Trev.
You are connected in the call. Oh, let's see what's happening here.
Let me see.
It says he's connected on the call.
Yep. But we
This is a
can't
new
hear him and he can't hear us.
This is a new situation for me.
It's a
Here
new
we go.
season. There we go.
Okay, so yeah, he has the mute off.
Yep.
So he just needs to unclick mute, and then we'll be there.
We right here for you, Trev.
Oh, it looks like he's freezing up too. So he might have bad internet. He might have the bad Wi-Fi, dog.
It might be that spotty Wi-Fi.
It might be that Wi-Fi, my guy.
That 100 MPS up and
No, this
down.
This is three.
3 up, 3 down.
Three up, 3 down.
Man, that's not gonna get.
That 3 banger.
That's
Yo, Trev. All right, dude.
no pasa nada.
No pasa nada. Trev, we're going to circle back.
Nosotros traemos.
Sí, no te preocupes. Regresamos. Regresamos.
Es correcto. Nosotros traemos.
Sí, I think that
We
that's how they
tried.
say it in Andorra.
Sí. Yo no sé.
Yo no sé.
I'm gonna check because
Por favor.
I do this all the time. It's not a. Yeah, but
All right, I'm going to call our next caller. This individual would prefer to remain anonymous.
tratamos. Nosotros tratamos.
Can you hear us?
Sorry, I'm here. Hold on.
Okay,
No
problem.
worries, no
problem,
worries.
problem. No pasa nada. Okay, let me fix this.
Thank you very much. So sorry. Hi, Uncle Tim.
Hi, I love you. You had to get that order, huh?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm like really nervous now, even though this was totally planned. I'm sorry.
You all good. What's-
Okay. I first wanted to say thank you. I've been listening to you pretty much from the beginning of when it was the basement, all the things. I had you as background music or background sound
Uh-huh.
or whatever. So I'm just saying thank you for being that voice. You're around the same age as my dad, so I felt like I just call you another dad.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm always honored. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. So my question is, how do you practice like continuous forgiveness or like walking in forgiveness?
Mhm.
Especially when things from the past like continue to come up.
Okay.
So my context is, and I'll just talk about, I have things with both my parents, but we'll just talk about one.
Mhm.
My mom is a recovering addict,
Okay.
and I've had to process just things that were done with me and to me as a child, with her just being a mother, growing up. And she just recently moved to Georgia with me.
Okay.
She's closer to me. And like it was easier, to have our relationship and handle it when she was in Virginia before, where her family's from. But now that she's here with me in physical proximity, it's a lot harder to deal with how I've been feeling towards her, because she's closer and she's in my face. And I'm having to, process a lot of the bad or negative feelings that I thought I Hello?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. I realized that I had buried a lot of feelings because I naturally don't like to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're coming up because, she wants to spend time with me and hang out as mother and daughter. And I'm like, what?
Right.
What do you mean? So, with her, health is kind of declining at the moment. She's had glaucoma for years, so her eyesight is changing. And that might include some lifestyle changes for her that I'm now having to consider.
Mm.
And I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm trying not to cry. This is a lot to handle.
Tears are good. Tears are good.
But I'm thinking in the future, like there's going to be lifestyle changes for me and her if she's going to be closer to me.
Can we? And part of my interruption.
Uh-huh.
What's coming up for you right now emotionally?
That I still feel like I have to take care of her.
Okay.
And I felt like I've always been taking care of her.
Okay.
She would sleep a lot during the day. She worked night shift for years, and I just remember having to like pine for moments to spend time with her because if I don't, then she's gonna go to sleep. And she's working, I get it, but there would just be times where I just want to spend time with my mom, but that's not gonna happen. She's got to get ready for work. And so there was just a lot of time where I just felt like I was by myself, although she was there.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we're spending more time now. But I guess I never really sat down and said to myself like that I was upset that you want to make up time for it now.
Right, for sure.
You want to spend time now versus when it could have been done when I was a kid. I mean, I get life was life, but I don't think it needed to play out like that.
Yeah.
And I get it. We all hear parents have done the best that they could. But I guess that's not enough for someone who just wanted you to kind of own up to what happened.
Of course. Okay, so what do you need today?
And I can say that for both of my parents.
Got you. Okay. What do you need today?
I think I just need to know that the feelings that are coming up are not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And also that that I really related to the caller from yesterday talking about being angry and kind of showing grace to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I need to know how to show grace to myself as these feelings continue to come up.
Absolutely.
Because I know it's not going to stop, but it's, I can beat myself up because I keep telling myself that I should be over it when this was years of craziness.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm so grateful that you called on this today, and I'm grateful that you brought this up. So I first want to applaud you for being honest about your feelings with your mom. Most kids don't know how to be honest about the experience they had with their parents. We are so quick to honor, especially if we've been conditioned in the church. We've been so quick to honor our mother and father that
Yeah.
rarely we are honest about our mothers and our fathers. And we can't honor at the expense of being honest. You're absolutely right. Your mom did the best she could. Your dad did the best that he could. And you are acknowledging that you were missed, that you were neglected, that you were not prioritized.
Yeah.
And that left you with some emotional stains. And those don't belong to you, those belong to your mother. She's responsible for those stains. Now, it's a different thing to be able to reason if this was done intentionally or unintentionally.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. There's a stain on my carpet and you did it.
Yeah.
Right? Whether you look me in the eyeballs while standing over my white rug and poured the wine on the rug, or you came to give me a hug and spilled the wine on my rug, there's a stain on my rug. And I just want to validate that you're not crazy for thinking the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
I had to have a conversation with my mom a few years back because she was never at my she was never at any event I ever did growing up, ever. My dad was at all of them. Mommy wasn't there. And so I told her, and she said, "Baby, I am so sorry that you felt that way. Daddy worked nights, I worked days, and we agreed that he would go to all of your stuff because he was home during the day, and you know, I had to cook dinner and I didn't get off until 4 or 5, and then I had to commute home. So that's the reason why I wasn't there." And I was like, "Oh, that makes perfect sense."
Right.
I still have a mother wound.
Appreciate the logic. But,
Right. The logic is fantastic. Like you're completely forgiven, and I still have a wound of abandonment.
Yeah.
Like your reason is perfectly logical. I'm a parent now. Juliet and I got to do things as well, and my sons might feel like we missed some stuff with them, and I will refer them to our therapist if that's the case, right? But the truth of the matter is, I still have an abandonment wound.
Yeah.
Now I have to go deal with that because it concerns you.
Yeah.
And the reason doesn't make it magically go away.
I think the biggest problem I'm having is that with processing all of this, I partially want them to even if the things were justified, I would just want to hear like, "My bad, I'm sorry," something.
Of course.
And I don't think that I'll get that. So I'm trying to process it without necessarily expecting it, because if I expect it, then I feel like I'll just be more hurt.
Of course. I that is a very mature approach, because obviously we can only control ourselves, and sometimes we set ourselves up for disappointment if we have an expectation for people to respond a certain way to what we have to tell them.
Yeah.
as long as you're now, do you feel like it's vital that you communicate this to them?
That's tricky to ask.
Okay.
In my opinion, because um, and I guess I'm answering that thinking about both parents in mind. Like their personalities are really different.
Okay. Right.
So specifically with my mom, I feel like she's trying to make progress in like living her own life and like have a better um relationship with all of her kids. It's myself and two younger brothers.
Okay.
But like uh there's been a lot of damage done, and in my personal opinion, I went to college around the time that like um my parents' divorce had happened.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot more to process from my brother's perspective versus me. But you know, all in the same, there was still things done. And I have had conversations with her where, in my opinion, she acts like, I don't understand why we're not closer.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay, out of respect, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But
Right.
I really want to say something like you a nigga in the street right now, because that's not how that went down at all for any of us.
Right.
So please stop acting like you know you didn't know.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, because she's been so unpredictable, like I don't like that. I feel like I gotta have a conversation prepped just in case she feels like today I want to be the responsible parent.
Right. I get it.
So we can finally get past it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if that's the case, is it something that you would like to process now?
I'm down for it.
Okay. All right. So then here's what we'll do. How about we do a little scene where you get to tell your parents, both of them, everything you've wanted to say. And
Okay.
they don't get to respond.
Okay.
You just get to tell them everything you've wanted to say to them. And they just
Okay.
have to they have to contain you. They just get to listen. They don't get to defend. They don't get to deflect. They don't get to respond. They don't even get to apologize.
Okay.
You just need to say what you need to say to them.
Okay.
Does that sound like a bad idea?
No.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so let's do that. All right. So I will be dad and mom.
Okay.
I will represent both, and you can talk to one individually or both collectively, however you want to do it, whenever you are ready.
I kind of think in categories. I think I'll start with my mom.
Okay, great.
And then my dad, and then I'll end it with the both of them.
Done deal. Great. Let's get it.
Okay. So to my mom, Mom, there's never been a question that I love you. And I've always only just wanted to be your daughter and not an emotional dumpster. I I love you, and you've hurt me. You called me out of my name because I wouldn't side with you in your own drama. You scared me and told me that drugs were the solution after the divorce. I've always felt responsible for you, where your emotions are, where my brothers were. I got tired of coming home from school and having to be a parent, cooking, cleaning, making sure my brothers were okay. And it got worse when dad was deployed. Sometimes I'm angry. And although I love you, I still sometimes want to hate you because you don't seem to want to sit with the shitstorm you created. And so my only desire for you now is to be healed from whatever happened in your life. A lot of it I know about because you talk to me like a friend instead of a daughter. And a lot of it I didn't need to know at the child mindset that I did. I've never had a kid mind because of you. I couldn't think like a 5-year-old because you were talking to me like a 20-year-old. I couldn't have a childhood because I was thinking about adult things at 6 and 7. And when I tried to come to you as a daughter, the responsibility was still put back on me. I had to process by myself being molested at 5. And you told me that you were disappointed in me, as if it was my fault that someone touched me. And I guess I never forgave you for that until now, because you made it my responsibility. So it hurt me the most that I couldn't trust you when I wanted to. I wanted to tell you where I was. I wanted to tell you about the boys I liked. I wanted to tell you about certain things, but I couldn't trust that those secrets weren't going to be exposed. And why do I know that? You did it to dad. There was so many things that I knew that I shouldn't have known. And I want us to start from a realistic point instead of acting like none of this happened. And there's some fantasy of a parent that you are. No, I want the real you. I don't want what you're trying to make of life now. And I don't even know if that makes any sense. I'm just letting you know that I want it to be from an authentic place and not just based on denial. I love you and I want you to get it together as a person, as a mother, not just for me, but for my brothers too. And you have a lot more to process with them than me because they lived with you. And even as a sibling, I still want to protect them. I even felt guilty going to college because I knew that I couldn't be around them to stop them from you. The things that they would tell me and probably will never tell me. I want you to own up and then we can move forward. I don't need excuses. I just want the reality and that we can move on from there. I don't need another I don't need another explanation. I've always accepted you even if you weren't the best. But I just want you to be yourself. I'm not saying be perfect. Just be real. And then on to my dad. I've always been a daddy's girl. And being the oldest, and with you deciding to remarry, I'm now the oldest of 7. And I never told you that I've had to battle with not being the only girl anymore once you remarried. Um, I mean, I don't care. I was in my 20s. I was still a baby. And I thought that I was always going to be your only princess. But once you remarried and I got 3 more sisters, um, it turned into a little competition, although I wasn't around them. So I just need to know that there's always a place for me. Um, I have my own things against you with remarrying. Um, I've never agreed with I never agreed with how you got remarried. I never agreed with um, how you tried to make it picture perfect when it was far from that. Your divorce with my mom was very ugly. I understand that. It was very violent. I'm pretty sure if I went into the details of it, it would be another Tyler Perry movie. Got it. However, when I was in college and the divorce was finalized, you still left me alone. I was emotionally and financially abandoned. Yes, you had divorce settlements and things to go through, and I wasn't really even asking for the money. Just a phone call for at least 5 to 10 minutes that really wanted to know where I was and how I was doing. But every conversation I had in college was about making sure that I didn't cost you any more money. And that made me feel like an item off of your list that just wasn't at the top anymore. So, yes, you can move on with your family and make it seem like everything is okay. But I don't really have a place or feel I have a place in this new family. I have my own misgivings about my stepmom. Yes, I love her. And she's spoken on my behalf more than once because she's been through a similar family situation. And that's the only reason, honestly, that I can still tolerate her. But she had her part too. But even so, the last time we had a conversation about my experience in college, I told you that I felt alone. And you said that it didn't have to be that way, as if it was still my responsibility again. You're my dad. If I call you and I want to come home, I would feel like I shouldn't have to worry about anything. You'll just come and get me. But what I felt was I was being punished for staying with my mom compared to you, and that it didn't matter how I felt towards you. You assumed, and there's a reason I say it that way, that I was siding with my mom and how she felt about you, when really I was crying out for help and I didn't know what else to do because I was in being emotionally abused by her all the time. So I didn't know how to tell you to just come get me. I didn't know how to say, hi, I'm around this crazy woman and I don't know where else to go. I love her and she's crazy and I need you to come get me. But I didn't know how to handle your situation either because now you're with this new woman And even though she might not have been, even though she was a lot better and wasn't my mom, she was still somebody new. And I blame you for that, because you were married to my mom for 19 years. So I learned how to deal with the crazy. And you expected me to just accept this new person. You expected me to just be okay like everyone else, as if the boys' experiences was the same as mine. I'm just a girl. And things look different to me. I process things different. But again, you moved on with your life. You told me in my face that you couldn't wait for me to be okay before you moved on with yours. And that felt like a dagger to the heart, because I still feel the damage of it now. I'm trying to move on with my own life. And yet sometimes I feel like I can't, because you want to talk about family trips overseas for the holidays, and I'm not as happy as everyone else. So this is ongoing. This is what I have to deal with every day, because I'm not sure if you're patient enough yet to just let me say, this is what happened and this is my experience, and you don't get to dismiss it. So, yes, I love you, but I want you to be honest with me, just as you've been honest with everyone else. I at least deserve that. Now, to the both of you, grow the hell up. You guys have kids together, and we're all grown. And yes, I'm 31. And I plan on getting married. I don't know where he at yet. He might fall out the sky. At this point, I don't care. But can we all get it together so I ain't got to worry about Jerry Springer at my wedding? Because if that's the case, y'all ain't coming. I got my family here in Georgia, surrounded at my church, where I will find people, and they'll stand in your place. But this rift that you guys continue to act like is not there is not what I want. I just don't want to tolerate it. I don't want to act like it's not there. I realized that the divorce happened for a reason. As a matter of fact, I wanted to have a party once we realized it was being finalized. I know why, because me and the boys saw enough of why it needed to be a divorce. But now we're in our own lanes. We've moved on. But I don't appreciate, Dad, you asking me how Mom is doing when you have her phone number. I'm not in the middle. I'm not your pawn. I'm not your spy. I did enough of that when I didn't know who I was, and I thought that somehow I was breaking someone's loyalty by not saying what I needed to say. To my mom, the same with you. He was never a deadbeat dad. You know that. He might have been a bad husband, but that's not for me to say, because I'm daughter, not wife. So I could never take your side, because my perspective was never yours. As for my dad, just keep being a dad, and
Hell, I'll even talk to my stepmom since you're in this now. I I want to get the pressure off of my chest that I feel like I have to be goody two shoes with you just because you're now married to my dad. I respect you because you do give happiness to my dad. I've never seen him this happy. In the 19 years he was married to my mom, I've never seen the man that I see now. So I will say thank you to that. I respect you because of that. You brought a different light to my dad's eyes that I've never seen. And I don't, I want you to also have your own lane. I don't want to compare moms in my mind. I want to embrace you for who you are. And I think that once that will start with when we're together at family gatherings. I don't want to hear about mom. I don't want to hear about my mom. I don't want to hear what happened in the past. The past is the past for a reason. I don't want to hear anything mentioned about her. If you guys are the happy family that you say you are, then there should be no need to mention her. I think I just want us all to act like adults now that I am one. I think that's it.
Girl, if I could jump through this screen right now, I would squeeze you tighter than a tube of toothpaste.
That's encouraging.
I am so proud of you. I'm not sure I have ever heard a more thoughtful, self-aware, self-differentiated role play as the one that you just did concerning all three of your parents. I mean, when stepmom made it in at the end, I said, "Ooh." You covered, you left nothing out. That was just about 28 minutes.
Yeah.
You left nothing out. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. How do you feel getting all of that out?
Like a balloon was in my chest and air just started coming out of it. Slowly by slowly.
Hey, isn't it crazy that you didn't need your parents' attention for that air to be released from the balloon?
Yeah.
The biggest misconception is that we have to face our accusers, that we have to face our abusers, that we have to face our perpetrators, that we have to face our predators, that we actually don't need to face them. We just need to address what they have done.
Yeah.
Whether we have their attention or not. And what you had to say to mom was so different than what you had to say to daddy. What I heard you say to mom is that you neglected me, you dismissed me, you parentified me, you adultified me, which is different from parentification. She subbed you as a sibling instead of a daughter.
Yeah.
And made you responsible for things that literally robbed you of your childhood.
Yeah. And I realized that I've had an issue with taking responsibility for things in general as an adult
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like the responsibility was already given to me.
Yep.
So it was easier to want to run from what I want to do now, everyday life. 'Cause it's like I'm already tired.
Yeah. You. First of all, I mean, this is why people that have gone through what you've gone through, when they do get married, they don't want kids right away.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I've been taking care of kids all my life. I've been a
Mhm.
mother since I was freaking 7.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a bill. This is why we don't adult well if we go through this kind of stuff, because it's like, nigga, I've had responsibility since I was 4.
Yeah.
I'm not
My
paying.
finances had taken a toll
Right.
because I just didn't want to
Yeah,
pay
you're like,
anything
I don't
that
want
looked
to. I
like a
don't want.
loan.
I don't want to pay back this damn student loan. I know this is the third warning, and I'm about to go in collections. Let it go into collections. Paying,
Let it go.
Right. Paying this $333 is akin to my mama telling me to watch the kids.
Yeah.
And it may not seem like that's the line, but that's the line.
Yeah.
This might look like spaghetti, but if you pull on one thing, it's gonna yank another thing. So I completely get it. So kudos to you for what you said to mom. What I heard you say to dad was, I thought I was your princess, but I thought wrong.
Yeah.
Why did you punish me for what you was going through with mom?
Even if that wasn't true, that's how it felt because I could tell he had so much angst against her. But I'm like, why am I taking the brunt of it?
Exactly.
You know?
This ain't got nothing to do with me. And then the heartbreak, it just broke my heart when you talked about like these your other daughters with your other family took my number 1 spot.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
And I just need to know, I don't care if you give, they deserve tiaras too, but don't take mine away.
Yeah.
If I call you, you need to jump like you do for them other 3.
Yeah. And that's the part that I'm having to thank God for my own relationship with God because
Amen.
I feel like my conversations have been more of that. Like I just want to feel prioritized again, like I'm your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just don't feel that from my earthly dad. And he's very, I'm accepting it, but that's just how it is right now. Currently, he's very out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
So his other 3 daughters are with him all the time.
Yeah.
And it feels like I have to be closer to him, or that I feel like that's the demand he's put on it now. Well, you don't come home enough, and you don't do this. Dad, I'm 31
Exactly.
with an entire job,
Right.
that I can't just up and leave from. Like, what are you talking about? So that's a whole nother thing for another day.
No. You've done great work today, and even what you said to stepmom, like, hey, like I thought it was the most keen, acute sense of self-differentiation for you to be able to say, hey, listen, I love who you've made my dad in this season. In the 19 years he was with mommy, I've never seen him this happy.
Yeah.
So kudos to you for that. And you did this with all 3 parents. You like, hey, okay, here's a couple of good things you did. And not but, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to, let's not play like we are this doting family. Right? Let's not play like you're the stepmom that I'm just about to call mommy again. And stop asking about my mama. Like, don't mention my mama when y'all are together.
Well, here's the thing. I think, okay, I will say in this regard, like she doesn't necessarily ask about her. It's actually my dad, which is why I said like, stop putting me in the middle.
Right.
Y'all divorced.
Right.
So why am I still in the middle?
Yep.
Like, so she doesn't ask, but at the same time, I feel like for a good minute, you know, it was like, oh, I want to be this great mom with you. And I'm like, you still a heifer right now.
Right,
'cause
right. Chill,
y'all
woman.
remarried.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need you to back up. Like, I don't
Exactly.
understand
Yep.
why
Don't
you
assume.
think this is okay right now. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
you know, like, I just now started calling her mom like a year ago.
Yeah.
And that still took time. Like,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
remember those conversations over the holidays where he was like, come home for Christmas. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nah, you ain't about to put me in that room. Y'all better chill.
Everybody else may have accepted this, but not me.
Right. Absolutely. Wow. Oh, girl, I'm so proud of you. And then to all three of them, grow up and basically just tell the truth. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourselves. That's what I heard you saying the loudest.
Honestly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just stop lying to yourselves. Like, because we see right through it. We're grown now. Like, but don't do this to yourself. You look dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we gonna have weddings and baby showers. And what I don't need is in the back of my mind that we need security because y'all don't want to act right. And honestly, the security will be from my mom. I love her, but she got kids. So, you know,
Got you.
I get it. But you get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
do. I do.
it's more like, okay, if this is how life is now,
Right.
cool. But can we play it out and get to a conclusion for everybody to be cool with? And
Absolutely.
then we can live life.
Well,
Because now we got 7 kids to go through life
exactly, exactly. and this is where the boundaries are so important, right? And that's what I heard you reinforcing is, hey, listen, if you can't adult well, you will be cut out of major moments in my life because I will not allow you to compromise my happiness.
Yeah.
I'm going to get married. This man is going to fall out the sky. And when that happens, if you will play by my rules or you will not even be there. You'll get pictures sent to the freaking phone.
Yeah.
Girl, that's big girl stuff right there. You got to understand.
I'm trying.
I know people twice your age, which gosh would be my age. Well, twice your age would, I guess 10 years. I was thinking 20 years, but yeah, that would be 60. But there are people twice your age that are not where you are. So I just want you to know your relationship with God, your submission to the Holy Spirit, everything that you said to your parents, you spoke the truth in love to them. A lot of people don't think the truth is love, but we speak the truth in love. That means it's seasoned with grace. I felt no vitriol. I didn't feel any pettiness. You just told them the truth as you experienced all three of them.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, girl. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, and as far as my mom, I think I'm just trying to like make sure that I'm not, as those feelings can come up, because sometimes I still can be triggered, like, not allowing it to still care for her from a pure place, because, it is gonna be some life changes if things are going the way with her health is going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to think about those things. So just making sure that I'm being, I guess, kind to myself in all of that.
Yep.
Because it's real.
For sure. Absolutely. Well, after doing something so brave, so well, I just encourage you to make sure you have some good self-care after this call, okay? Do something nice for you, like nails done, feet done, watch a movie, order your favorite meal, like just do something to celebrate yourself and to care for yourself, because you did good work spontaneously today. Most people, and you guys got to understand, like I was in process group therapy for 7 years. It was one Tuesday a month for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So like I knew going in to every month, I'm going to go in today and I'm open to do whatever is going to bring me more healing, more freedom, whatever. Y'all are calling in and you don't even have an expectation that we might do a role play today or that I just want to call and talk about whatever I'm
No.
doing. So y'all are actually to do what you did today spontaneously, to be open to it and then to do it so thoroughly and so successfully. I'm just so proud of you. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kudos to you. Actually, send Derek your Cash App. I'm gonna send you something. Lunch is on me.
Thank you.
Yeah. So send it to me and I'll or send it to Derek and he'll get it to me. I'm gonna send you something. Lunch is on me and then
Okay.
whatever else you do is on you.
Thank you so thank you so much.
Okay. I love you so much. Have a great day, okay?
I love you guys too. Thank you, Uncle Tim.
All right.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Hector. Thank you, Huli. Everybody,
girl.
thank you so much.
All right. We love you. Have a great day.
Love you too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I think I was born to do this.
I absolutely know that you were, sir.
I think I was born to do this.
Bro, the way that you called the role play out and you said, I'm not going to respond, gave her the space to just flow. Because if it would have been a role play like the way that y'all usually do back and forth, bro.
She went 30 minutes uninterrupted.
And it was beautiful.
Never tripped up, never hiccuped, went straight through. I think I'm born to do this.
I agree, sir. And I encourage that caller to go back into the chat because so many people were blessed by her. One person put, I felt like I just came out of EMDR session.
So let me marinate on this for a minute. I don't know if we got another call waiting, but
we got one on time, but this is important right now.
Yeah,
We can't gloss over this moment.
Yeah. Let me I literally think I'm born to do this like this. Not just this, but like this. This is when we first started doing this in February, I felt like I was forced into it.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. My god sister's here.
It's conference week.
When I first started, I did feel forced into it. I felt like, that last week in January, and it was like, we're only doing this for a week. And then on that Thursday, the Lord's like, no, I need you to do this. And it was like, okay. And like everything, I'm always like, I'm gonna obey you, but And as I sit here now, I'm like, sometimes God tells you to do something before you know you're supposed to be doing it, or before you're convinced you should be doing it, even though you're already doing it.
Right.
But as I sit here today, I'm like, I actually don't want to do anything else. Now, I don't know what that means financially. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to make that. I can't make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do what I'm doing like this. And if I can't do it like this, I'd rather not do it. And I think that's what I'm going to go put before the Lord. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something that you feel that was forced upon you, and now you feel like you were born to do it. 140. Today's 140th episode.
Wow. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And obviously, I lead my life with vulnerability. And so this is what it looks real time to obey God. So many times you can be doing what he's called you to do before you're actually in full agreement with him while doing it. I've loved everything we've done. But today, I'm like, yeah. This feels right. What you need? You just trying to go back? Go
Handle.
back.
Yeah, handle.
My gosh, you act like you're. You act like you're such a. Doesn't make any sense. Why would you act like you're at a crosswalk on the Autobahn.
Walk.
Makes no sense.
You know the ones that talk to you?
Yeah. It's like walk.
Walk.
Walk. Walk. Walk. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Listo or what are we doing?
Listo.
Vamos.
And then trying to scooch by.
The scooch was.
You're 6 feet. You can't scooch.
It was the scoochables.
Scoochables. Oh my goodness. Okay, who's our next caller?
We're waiting. She was just calling, but it seems like well, hang up and we'll call right back. Where are you? She was literally just calling me.
Was she?
Yeah, but we was chopping it up. You feel me? You feel me? Chantel, ¿dónde andas? ¿Dónde fuiste? Ah, okay. Can you hear us? Hey, Chantel. Welcome to Wide Open with Tim Ross.
Hi, Chantel. Chantel.
I think she's back.
Hi, Chantel.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's good to hear your voice.
Thank you. Good to hear yours too. I was definitely blessed by that last call. It's so funny how so many different people can be going through like the same or similar situations.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like, oh, I need a private word, or sometimes you could just get to listen in on a conversation and just be blessed. So I was blessed by that last conversation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's our pleasure.
Oh.
What's going on?
Okay, Tim. So I was the one who put in the chat how I would love to have a wide open conversation about the N word, the word nigga,
Yes.
nigger,
yes,
whatever, however
yes.
you want to coin it.
With an A, not an ER, with an A.
With an A and the ER. Okay.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Okay,
we
so
got to
here's-
we got to do both. We got to do
'cause
both.
I did some like light research or whatever.
Okay.
Because, and my main point for even going down this road was because I kind of was trying to figure out why are our people so triggered by this word, like that's the trigger word for African Americans. So here's what I wrote down. Okay, growing up, nigga was a word that was used around me. It was a word that I used even as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes it was okay to say, and sometimes it wasn't.
Correct.
So then that led to the curiosity for me to ask my mom, well, Mom, what does the word nigga mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that it meant that, you know, that someone was ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, okay. And so, you know, looking up in the dictionary or whatever like that. And I did some this is recent when I did the research. I'm like, okay, let me look it up in since it's used for Black people, let me look it up in like an African language and see if where that word derived from. And there's a lot of African languages, but almost none of them even begin with the letter N for, the word Black.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized, I researched some more and realized it's a word, that's from the Latin root, which means Black.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, where did ignorant come from then? Because I'm 31 years old. Were you told that as well? That nigga meant that you're ignorant?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, if, the prefix of the word is usually meant for something, the NEG or the NIG is usually meant for like something in the dark, like negative or, just like the prefix NEG or in the Black, because that's what it means to be like ignorant. You means you're in the dark about something. You don't have all the information, but not in the, I guess I'm trying to figure out where did the meaning ignorant for a group of people come from when this word by dictionary definition just means black. And then in the Bible, the first time that the word is used in Acts 13:1, where it was a nickname for a prophet/teacher named Simeon,
Mm-hmm.
who could have also been of Jewish descent because of the name. His name was, a name derived from Jewish descent.
Mm-hmm.
And they called him nigger. Now, I'm sure they didn't
was
mean
Niger.
it as an insult, because I don't think you will openly insult a prophet or a teacher.
No, now let me just say,
Like-
it wasn't pronounced that way. They would have
Okay.
pronounced it Niger.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Which still means the same thing, though, right?
Correct. Yes. It would have the dark skinned man or the black man. Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
And there's a country in I believe in Africa that's also Niger or Nigeria, or they're both.
That's correct. It's Niger.
So I was just thinking, like, okay, so let me just read what I wrote. So, yeah, it's because of just, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I basically said everything that I wrote down. I just don't want Black people to feel like they have to be triggered by this word. Because to me, even growing up in school, I usually went to predominantly Black schools up until high school. And even though I never really encountered any racism, I always thought, how would I react if one of these white kids called me the N-word?
Mm-hmm.
And even from that age, I always just remembered that I would just kind of like ignore them. Kind of like if a guy called me the B word.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're just trying to, you're trying to make me upset, obviously. So I am just going to like completely ignore you. But I do realize in the Black community that word is upsetting.
Yes.
Because, during slavery and things like that, that was the term that it was used for. But by definition, dictionary definition, I just don't want us to no longer take it as an insult. Now, that doesn't mean I want to be walking down the street and somebody's like, hey, nigger,
Right,
obviously address me by my name.
Right.
But I don't see Black as an insult.
And it will never be. So this is about the etymology of words, which is what you've broached, and I appreciate you for doing so. And then when we deal with the etymology of the word, getting to the root, we then have to deal with how it showed up in history, how it showed up in culture, yada, 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 yada. Okay. So to take the name of this territory that was in Latin, okay, Niger, either pronounce Niger or Niger. That word, once it gets to the colonial period, that's when it takes on a racialized and then subsequently radicalized meaning. So we go from this word that is just describing, as you said, a group of people, right? Whether it's Niger, Niger, Negro, colored, Black, African American, Afro, whatever, however we want to remix it, we're talking about the hue of our skin, which as a description is innocuous. I keep saying I'm learning Spanish. I'll be a lifelong learner of Spanish, but to say Black in Spanish is negro. Es negro o negra. And so it would not be offensive if I was in a Latin country and somebody said, Timoteo es negro. I wouldn't be like,
Mhm.
what the hell? Right?
Right.
Right? So the word in and of itself is innocuous. Where we put it in culture and who is using it and the history behind it can make it inflammatory. Okay?
Right.
So we know that in our culture, in this culture right here, in the United States of America, we know how inflammatory this word can be to in the hands of a certain group of people and heard by a certain group of people. Now, the fact that I am 50 years old now, and my father, who went to be with the Lord last year, was 74 when he passed, and mommy is in her 70s as well. We understand and we know that their generation, which are my parents, not my grandparents, not my great-great-grandparents, my parents are people that were born and raised in the segregated South. So the word nigger with a hard R to my parents will always be offensive because of
Right.
who was handling the word and the season that the word was being said. So this is why it is known, it is an unwritten rule that every person in the United States of America knows that the word nigger can never be uttered by a white person and they can keep their job.
Right.
Right? If they do it at the golf course amongst themselves and nobody hears it, cool. If that phone is tapped, if, like we talked about earlier this week, the text messages get out, you're losing your job instantaneously. There is a ban on all white people saying nigger with a hard R forever and ever. Amen. There is a ban on white people saying nigga, even though they consume more
Yes.
rap music than black people do. Okay? They can't say nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It can never be uttered out of their mouth. Now, where the controversy comes in amongst black people is obviously we are not in the same way we never look at white communities and homogenize them and we see them as individuals. We cannot homogenize black people, brown people, Asian people. We can't homogenize any group of people. We're all individuals. And though we might have collective subcultural agreement and solidarity, we are not a monolithic thinking group of people. We all have our own expressions and our own perspectives and opinions and the whole nine. So I've had people who are black that are like, Tim, the word nigga should never come out of your mouth ever. It's a derogatory term. It was meant to degrade and demean black people, and it should not be in a black person's vocabulary to say the word. I understand their position, and it is duly noted. And my subcultural expression of the word comes from Los Angeles, California. It does not come from Dallas, Texas. It does not come from Jackson, Mississippi. It doesn't come from Stone Mountain, Georgia. I was not born in one generation removed from the segregated South. I was born in California. So while racism is a spirit that is everywhere because it's a spirit of division, segregation and the racial acrimony that existed in the South, I was never exposed to that. My parents were exposed to that. I was never exposed to that. So while that word is inflammatory to them, and they obviously hard ER is going to make my DNA jumps. My ancestors jump in my cellular structure when I hear a hard ER. Even in a movie. But when I'm talking with my niggas on the block, like this word in culture is fluid. Like all words in culture are fluid. One of I will say the word, even though when I tell you I hate the word I'm about to say, ooh, I hate this word I'm about to say. But for the example I want to give, I cannot stand the word cunt. I hate that word. It is, to me, that's vulgar. And some people will say, well, you've been vulgar because you said the F word. I don't see those two the same. And it's also situational. What am I saying the F word for? Am I using this word gratuitously, or am I using it to describe something so offensive or so abhorrent? See, you see that I have those words in my vocabulary too, America. I just turned into Bernie Mac right there. America. But if you go to England, you will hear that C word every other word. So again, it matters. The context matters for the words that we use. Some people are going to always find it inflammatory. Some people are going to always be offended by it. And some people are not. What I just hope and pray, I'm so grateful that you brought this subject up. I just hope we can hold tension with people that are like, okay, you hold a different view from me. I respect that you don't use it. You respect that I do use it, or maybe you don't even respect that I use it, but you can't control me and I can't control you. So you're going to say what you're going to say and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. So whatever.
Right.
And you can listen or not listen. So whatever. Right. And so it's I think conversations like this are important. I actually have a pod with a dear friend of mine named John Carter, who came on the pod. He has a great church.
I remember that episode.
Like that's my dude. I love that dude. And that conversation was so good. And
it was.
And we could hold that. He's one of my best friends. Like, that dude love bombed me for my 50th birthday. He sent gifts through Amazon to my house for like 36 hours straight. Again, the conversation.
Yeah, I remember that conversation because it was like he was stating his side and you were stating yours and you weren't disagreeing. Then afterwards you were like, all right, let's go eat.
Exactly, yo. Right? It's like that, like he said what he had to say. I said what he had to say. And like, people really don't believe that you can agree to disagree on something. We really do. And then we'll be quick to run to the scripture that says, can two walk together except they agree? And it's like, man, do you have context for what you're even talking about? And when we don't have context, we misapply scripture like we misapply anything else. Like I reach a group of people by the way that I talk that somebody talking the way that they talk will never reach. It's that simple.
Yeah.
And the thought that somebody could come to our platform and be like, man, if he didn't talk like that, he could reach so many more people. That's like saying to Jesus, man, if he would just widen his parameters outside of the lost sheep of Israel, he could reach more people. Nah, we all got a target audience. If Fox News would report different, they would reach more people. No, they have a target audience. If Apple started making phones with more features, they would reach more people. No, they have a very specific target audience. So the thought that we are trying to reach everybody by what we say and what we do is absolutely, that's impractical. If we go back to that word. Not only is it impractical, it's implausible. We're not going to reach everybody. So this word within this platform, based on my cultural upbringing and perspective, is in play. And it is in play as an expression of who I am.
She's scared.
Hello.
Hello, I'm here. I thought somebody else was
I can hear
talking
you.
to you
Okay.
real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just my thoughts about it, and like you said, it's basically it's like context, you know.
Context
I
matters.
was just thinking like, man, there's I just want, black people to stop being so triggered by that word, but it is triggering,
It is.
especially for, what we have overcome
Yep.
as a people and things like that. It's just I I thought that if we focused on the actual, because the actual meaning of the word from the beginning, which meant black, but then like you said, you know it basically like it changed,
Yeah.
it over time or whatever like that, then maybe we could just get around, things like that,
Yeah. No,
you know.
and I applaud you for even going back to the root word. I can't tell you how many people won't even get to the etymology. I'm a wordsmith. I speak for a living. Words matter to me. Words matter to
Yes.
me. And y'all can go back, go pull sermons from 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Go find them on Vimeo. There's a bunch there, here, everywhere. See how I talk. Go find some sermons of me in Australia. See how I talk. I'm a diplomat. I'm cosmopolitan. I'm for the world.
Mm-hmm.
I can switch my language in a minute. My level of decorum can switch in a minute, depending on where I am. It's not lost on me where I am. All these people that were, oh my goodness, I can't believe Tim Ross said this. Tim Ross said this from his couch.
Yeah.
Tim Ross didn't say this in the middle of a sermon. Tim Ross didn't say this having an interview on
And also a
TBN.
good point that I believe you brought up with your conversation with your friend. Sorry if I forgot his name. I know it's something Carter. Is it John Carter?
John. Yes, ma'am.
Is that it's like you said, it's not like you're gonna scream the word nigga from the pulpit.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
it's context,
Yep. Yep.
and and uh and I'm sure he said he's repulsed by the word
Mm-hmm.
and things
As he
like
should
that,
be.
and
As he should be.
he kind of should be.
Yeah, in his white
You
skin, he
know?
should be absolutely repulsed by the word. He should be.
Yes.
And I'm glad he is. I'm glad he's not comfortable with
Yeah.
the word. I'm glad he's not
Yeah.
comfortable with the word.
And I just, because like the article that you all read the other day with the leaked messages, I also want us to stop being surprised when this happens,
Mm-hmm.
because it goes back to like the freedom of speech. And I just felt like, especially what happened with Jimmy Kimmel, it's almost like you guys want freedom of speech to say the words that you want to say. And I believe it's i.e., the N word.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be able to say that word freely,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really want freedom of speech because, wow, look what happened to Jimmy Kimmel. It's like
Exactly.
you want to just be able to say the words that you can't say.
Exactly.
Because what else can't you say?
Yeah. Listen, I've it's really funny, right? I would never waste 1 ounce of energy boycotting a KKK rally.
Right.
I wouldn't do it. And they gonna use hard R. They gonna say something about everybody else that's not Aryan, pure white. I wouldn't waste 1%. Guess what? They got we live in a country that has freedom of speech. They
Yes.
get to have that rally. They get to have that rally. When the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, they got to have those rallies. When
Yes.
Antifa was going on, they get to have those rallies. Like when in June, I got to share my birthday month with the gays. LGBTQIA plus, right? Like I got family members within that community. Why would I go boycott that rally? This is a country that affords us free speech. It's the reason why we get to gather and lift up the name of Jesus every weekend. That same amendment is the reason why we get to lift up the name of Jesus without persecution.
Right.
But because we keep trying to take a country that is a democracy and make it a theocracy, this is why we're getting into trouble. Because we're trying to pass laws that so support biblical principles that they actually infringe on the very rights that the founding fathers wanted us to have. But we don't want to talk about that. So for me, I'm just like, nah, man, if you're gonna really keep it a buck, you want free speech to be controlled. Especially in this administration, we want to control who has the freedom of speech. Therefore,
right, which means it's not freedom at all.
That's right.
If it's being controlled.
That's right. Therefore, if somebody who used their freedom of speech in a way that we liked gets murdered, he's now a martyr. But if somebody is using their freedom of speech in a way that we don't like, we want their entire show canceled. And that's fragility at its finest. So I just I know who I'm talking to. And I gotta be honest, when I first started, I didn't know who I was talking to. I didn't know who my primary audience was. I didn't know who my target was because I had just come from preaching and I just started, and God told me to start a podcast when I was still pastoring. So I was just talking. I didn't know who I was talking to. Am I talking to my members? I didn't know who was going to listen to the podcast. So I didn't know who I didn't know who I was talking to. Now I know I'm talking to.
And because you didn't know, you just had to show up and be you.
That's right.
And yeah, you just had to show up and be you.
That's
and
right.
Without the filter, or like you were saying in the beginning, without the code switch, which I believe sometimes, is come in handy. I call it professional.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day. We were talking about how fake we are at work. I say it's called being professional.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's funny.
And so and you just showed up and you were authentically you, and now you know who your audience is.
I know who my audience is now. Every day I get on here, I am not confused about who I'm talking to. And anybody else that winds up popping in here to call me a false prophet and all this other stuff, I just let them now. They don't even got to be banned.
Yeah.
Go ahead, shoot your shot, type it with your thumbs, because you ain't going to call at 10. So get in everything you want to get in this first hour. When I'm talking about other stuff, now you want to distract the whole chat and talk about what you want to talk about. But when the phone line's open, you don't want to dial that number.
Yeah.
So if that's the energy you on, you've already showed me who you are. So I appreciate you.
And there's nothing you can do about that group of people. They're always going to show up.
Absolutely.
They're always going to be in the crowd.
Yep. And here's the thing. They have the freedom to show up like that.
Yep.
The guy that, I just I always am, I keep the little live chat up in YouTube, and I glance down occasionally. And when I saw a dude yesterday that was like, why are you crossing your legs like a little girl? Like, you got to go pee, be a man, uncross your legs. I found that so humorous. Like, y'all got to remember, I was a comedian. I used to be a battle rapper. I've heard none of this gets on my nerves. Like, I had people in my face saying derogatory things about me when I was battle rapping. And I'm going to look down and read a post and be dysregulated? No, I'm highly entertained by that. If me crossing my legs got you crossed up, That doesn't sound like a me problem. Yeah, you got to have a soft heart and thick skin to do this job right here. And I was called to do this. Make no mistake. Alejandra, skin thicker than a Snicker. I never heard that. That's funny. That's funny.
Yes,
So-
well, I thank you, bro. I really want to have that because it's like, who could I talk about this with? Because, it's me being a nerd, really. I was like, oh, my nerd brother Tim.
For sure. And I'm so glad you did. Again, I love having conversations like this. And I appreciate you bringing it up because, again, we all need to hold the tension of we got to get along. Yo, I don't know who Heavenly Kids is. I'm so sorry. I'll wrap up with you first. We all need to get along with people that don't think exactly like us. That's the kingdom. That's the real kingdom. That's the real kingdom. When I preach at Anglican churches, I know I'm gonna have to take the holy sacraments with real wine from one cup that they just wipe and turn. When I preach at a Scottish Reformed church in Scotland. They gave me not only the title of the message I was going to preach, they gave me the book, chapter, and the passage they wanted me to preach. And I did. I've preached in Church of Nazarene churches. I've preached in Presbyterian churches. I have preached in Pentecostal churches. I've preached in Catholic churches. I preached in Baptist churches, Southern Baptist churches. I preached in a church that was off Confederate Flag Road in White Settlement. So ain't nobody gonna tell me that I don't have a diplomatic spiritual passport. I passed the check, but let's not act like I don't have a culture. It may not be a culture you understand. Maybe you're the person that watched the Super Bowl last year and didn't understand Kendrick. Well, guess what? The Super Bowl this February, you won't understand Bad Bunny. You won't understand Bad Bunny. Pero you just have to get used to it.
Yeah. Imagine if Jesus, would have just, pinned it to the Jewish people,
Yeah.
where would we be?
Exactly. And here's the thing. He focused on the Jewish people and made his disciples focus on Gentiles. You got to have a target audience.
Yeah.
You got to know who you're talking to.
That door was still open, and and I brought that up because basically to point out that different cultures.
That's right.
We grow up a different way, we're raised a different way, and we think a different way, and the door was still open for us.
That's right. I love you, girl.
Love you too.
Have a great day, okay?
All right, you too.
Okay, bye.
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 Such a banging beat.
Picked up that book.
Who put this here?
Nicole Morrison.
Liz Woodbine.
Oh.
Liz Woodbine, 2 Corinthians 5:16. I love when y'all throw stuff in the chat. So from now on, we recognize no one according to the flesh. Even though we have known Messiah according to the flesh, yet now we no longer know him this way. Therefore, if anyone is in Messiah, he is a new creature. The old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Now, all these things are from God, who reconciled us to himself through Messiah and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. That is, in Messiah, God was reconciling the world to himself, not counting their trespasses against them. And he has entrusted the same message of reconciliation to us. We are therefore ambassadors for Messiah, as though God were making his appeal through us. We beg you on behalf of Messiah, be reconciled to God. Can I say that in Portuguese? No, I can't. Guess what? I need somebody in Portuguese to go say it. Can I say that in Russian? No, I can't. I need somebody that knows Russian to go say it. Have I been in the prison system? No, I haven't. I need somebody from the prison system to go tell somebody in the prison system to go say it. Right. Am I a Marine? No, I'm not a Marine. I need somebody from the Marines to go say it to the Marines. Am I from the Army? The fact that one person thinks they're going to reach everybody for Jesus is foolishness. Foolishness. Ridículo. Es correcto. Ridículo. Okay. Cool. Cash app coming. Cash app coming. Hey. Cash app coming. Lunch on me. Lunch on me. Lunch on me.
Heavenly Kids was Nicole Morrison for the Fat House comment.
Yo. Heavenly Kid, she said, Tim been this way since the Fat House. Potter's House anointed troops. That's what fat meant.
Potter's House anointed troops?
Yep. That's why I'm glad I got people that got receipts, man. Tell them, Nicole, I didn't get like this. I was this way when I got here, man. I got here off a bus from Cali. Wearing sandals with tube socks.
That's dress code.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you needed to kick them sandals off when you was in the bus to stretch them things out, bruh.
You already know. But
you needed to slide across the slidables. Look at the time, Tim.
Look at the time.
It's conference week.
Hey, with the signing off of this particular episode, you guys know right now that we're about to get into the Whole Woman Co. Upset the World experience. It's going to be amazing. I love you guys. I will see so many of y'all tomorrow.
Crazy.
I'm Timothy Charles Ross. Derek Israel Santiago. We love y'all. Deuces. Man.
I had a bunch of voice notes set up, but we ran out of time.
No pasa nada.
No pasa nada, señor.
Man, now it's just a countdown to the conference. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be something.
Lunch on me, lunch on me, lunch on me. Hey, did I tell you about the time? I was somewhere and was like, I wanted to bless somebody with the Cash App, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, give me your Cash App. And they were like, okay. So they gave me the Cash App, right? Mm-hmm. So I typed in what I heard. Mm-hmm. $500. Sent it. And I'm like, I always say, confirm, check if you got it. She's like, I don't have it. And I'm like, are you sure you don't have it? I just sent it. And then I verified what the Cash App was. She said, nah, that's not it. It's this. Well, the 500 had just gone. The Holy Spirit says to me, hey, thanks for giving that 500 to who I needed it to go to. Now give the 500 to this one.
What?
I never tell you that story.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What? So someone just randomly in the world just got a $500 Cash App?
And the Holy Spirit literally, before I could even be like, oh my gosh, should I try to get it back? The Holy Spirit was like, thanks for giving that to who I needed it to go to. Now give the 500 to her. I said, ain't this about her? I mean, it ain't my money no way, but I'm just saying.
I feel you.
But it be happening.
Wow. Oh.
It's one of them. That's that 17-year-old.
That's that.
That 17-year-old need an apartment if you're gonna be growling like that. Sound like a little bear. My God.
a little bear.
I'm grateful for your hygiene, but I mean, what are we doing?
It's the decibels.
It is the decibels. Peace.